Hello, you guys. I got to get on early because I got an assignment that I got to turn in for history class. So by 11:59. So um, is it an essay? I hope it ain't no essay. Let me see, because I got an essay that I got to turn in real soon. I'm gonna start on. Let me see your history. Please don't let it be an essay. Okay, it's the election of 1828 assignment. Hey, Clarinetta. How everybody doing? Hey, Miss Tierney. Okay, I'll call you when I get off of here. Hey, Miss Phyllis. I'm gonna talk about Young Doll for a little while, and then I gotta get I gotta get back to the books. Hey, Taisha, the Black Barbie. I know it's still early. People have not, because I haven't even put my chicken in the oven yet. I'm doing cream of celery chicken and salad. Make enough for lunch tomorrow. Hey, Miss Shan. Hey, Infinity Love. How is everyone? Yeah, today was a good day. But every day is a good day for me. Every day. Let's see. We normally give everybody 5 minutes to get in and then we get started. Y'all, listen, I have fallen so in love with that seaweed, that baked seaweed. Oh my God. I eat I substitute every, I don't even eat crackers with it anymore. I like to make for breakfast the avocado and boiled egg, chop it up, put a little bit of mayo on it, put some onions and some bell pepper on it, sprinkle a little salt and pepper and crushed pepper and put it in the seaweed and eat that for breakfast. A couple of those at breakfast. It'd be so good. Oh my God. I need to make me some guacamole. Because it's good to eat with guacamole too. Oh my God, I love the seaweed, the sea salt baked seaweed. See, I don't like the seaweed with all those flavors because it'd be too salty. But just the regular baked with either olive oil. It's fishy? Mine wasn't fishy. The brand I get is not fishy. Okay, you guys, I want to talk about, of course, rest in peace to Young Dolph, of course. Today is his death day. Today is the day 4 years ago that they took his life, right? That it was a really dark day in Memphis. I'm talking about as far as like all of the crime. And I didn't have the opportunity to go and pull up a lot of the stuff as far as that day. We already know what happened, when you know what? I was at Sam's and I was looking for the seaweed and could not find it. Hey, Joy Loves God. And it was a sad, it was really sad what happened that day. You know, there was a lot of people out there and stuff. And I'm sure it's gonna be vloggers to go back to the very beginning and show what happened, and I'll gladly watch. I'm sorry, I y'all know I be having so much going on now, um, that I be trying to give the best in the little bit of amount of time that I have. But I also wanted to talk about, you know, we haven't really been talking about, you know, the Young Dogs case lately. Of course, as I said before, I feel like I just kind of said too much. Fritz said, I'm still not over it. Yeah, long live dog. And you know, I know people kind of go backwards and forwards about you know, if there are going to be other people that are arrested, because we know that Gotti had this done, right? We know that that it came from the very top, and which would be him and some more people, right? I kind of believe what the people from in the inside say. Okay, what's up, Diane? So I kind of don't, you know, when people try to dispute me, um, that don't get the opportunity to talk to the people that I talk to or hear what I hear, I just say fuck them. Okay, fuck them and feed them beans. Okay, I'm still from South Memphis. Fuck them and feed them beans. Okay, excuse my French on that, but hey, I I don't know. You know, I'm just sitting back and I just sit back and just kind of let things play out. Like I said, you know, hey, if nobody else is gonna be gotten, she said feed them dog food. They just need to go ahead and close the case out. Okay, they need to go on and close the case. I don't know why. Um, if there's nothing else to be done, okay. Hernandez Govan was found not guilty. Um, Straight Drop has been found guilty. Cornelius is going to be sentenced supposedly. Okay, that's another whole another animal within itself. Okay, supposedly he's going to be sentenced on the 20th. Um, yeah, you know, I don't know if people kind of listen to Govan. Okay, but you know, he put a few little nuggets out there. You know, he said from the very beginning, you know, when people say that Gotti, the police ain't gonna miss with Gotti, Govan said from the start that they didn't want him. They wanted Juke and Gotti. They wanted him to tell on Juke and Gotti. Okay, so I guess I'm lying when I say that the police know that Gotti was involved, right? So you hear Govan say it. You know, people come at me with all types of fits. Okay, they Govan say it. You don't hear nobody say nothing. They scared of him. Okay, um, but he telling the truth. Okay, he is telling the truth about that. But you got somebody that was involved in the case that verified that the police wanted Juke and Gotti. Okay, they wanted him to tell on Juke and Gotti. So, hey, anyways, I digress. So anyways, um, yeah, long live adopt the best to ever do it. So, like I said, I just want to understand why they won't close the case, because it serves them no purpose to keep a case open if there's nothing else to be done. Okay. I personally don't believe, you know, all the years that I've worked in the law enforcement, you know, law enforcement around law or whatever. I, I never knew them to keep a case open. Um, Even now, you know, like for me, like when they give me cases, after I go out and do what is necessary, I go into the system and close the motherfucking case out. Okay. Okay, I did this, this, and that. I got that. I got that. I got that. Hey, it ain't nothing else to do. But close it out, give it to the prosecutor. Okay, and then they go to trial. Okay. Um, and that's normally how it is. And you've had several people to go to trial on this case. Okay. You've had several to go. Two, we know. Okay. And Cornelius is pleading out, or something he's doing. Who knows what that's about. But um but the case is still open. Okay. And so you know what's weird? It's weird when, they keep saying that it's an ongoing investigation. And then you hear Cornelius say that his attorney told him to work with the feds. Y'all do know that the feds and MPD are totally different. Like with MPD, when they investigate, it goes to Mulroy's office, right? It goes to Mulroy's office. When the federal entities investigate, the prosecution comes to our office. Okay. So Mulroy is not over the federal prosecutors. Okay. We just want to make that clear. So it appears that the case is still open on the state side, and and the federal side, I guess, I guess according to Cornelius and them. So that's interesting within itself. So I just can't understand why two law enforcement agencies that's competent, regardless of whether they mess up sometimes, um, you know, why is the case still over? I mean, why is the case still open? I guess they need to close it. I guess if you have people that's saying how they would know, I don't know. I guess they work in some of these agencies and they get the opportunity to speak to some of these folks. I don't know, but um, you know, you didn't even hear Govan say that the case was over. All you heard him say was he kind of gave a vague answer. He said, "Well, I don't know who else it would be to get." So what I took from that was he was saying, as of right now, I'm not gonna tell on Gotti and them. That's the only thing I could hear him saying when he said that. Okay. Although he did tell on them. I mean, you have to listen to some of Govan's stuff now. I ain't gonna lie on him. We all listen to him. He said that the feds wanted Gotti and Chuck. And his attorney stood in the court and said why it wasn't Gotti and Juke arrested. He didn't say Juke. He said why wasn't Gotti and Juke arrested? That's what his attorney said. Then his attorney says that Juke didn't have the type of money to pay for a hit. Oh, but Yo Gotti, his brother, was wealthy. He would have that kind of money. And then he turned around and put out there the gems that Gotti paid, not Juke, but Gotti paid for the attorneys, right? Didn't he say Gotti paid for the attorneys? Quit shit before I do something to you. Get on somewhere. He paid for the attorneys, right? So yeah. Anyways, I mean, I would think, you don't have to be an investigator to sit and wonder, why would Yo Gotti pay for lawyers of of the young men that took out young Dolph? Why would he have an interest in that? Oh, maybe because he was involved. Maybe he called a hit. Okay, maybe he was the one that called it for the hit. But anyways, that tells me Moneybag Yo is out there giving out turkeys. Now, I ain't got no issues with Moneybag Yo out there giving out turkeys, but he giving out turkeys on the death date of young Dolph, the anniversary, and we know that out of May gives out. They normally do something on the anniversary of Young Dolph's death day, but we know that he did that to try to overshadow and keep people's minds off of what CMG had, and which will be Yo Gotti and some of the rest of them, because according to the police, I put this in my members sometime back, but I think I've said it on here before. According to the police, they was able to establish that there were several people that wanted Young Dolph dead. Some they were able to establish why. Some they still have not been able to establish why they wanted him dead. So maybe that's the reason why the motherfucking case still open. Who knows? But hey, listen, what I don't do is I don't get on here and get mad, pissy mad, and try and discredit nobody. That would make me a damn lunatic. Because they have a difference of opinion. But mine ain't no opinion. I mean, it's just straight up fact. That ain't what I just said. That ain't no opinion. That's a fact. On my daddy's grave, that's a fact. Okay. So, yeah, but long live Young Dolph. We don't want, even Moneybag Yo can't overshadow, and I'm sure that maybe some of those people that they was trying to figure out why they wanted him gone, maybe they boosted Moneybag Yo up too, okay, to do this, okay. They always showing their hands, because who is Moneybag Yo up under head? Okay. What's so weird? How they like to try and push down, how they was getting ready to hang Govan on the cross, and which Govan did have an involvement in it. Now I mean that's just what it is. He was not the mastermind, but he did, okay, and his involvement came from greed, okay. But the same thing that they did to Govan, Gotti and them, they had decided, stop. They had decided that they was going to put everything on the shoulders of Govan. That's the reason why he got off, because they had all decided they was going to push everything down to him. They had went ahead and arrested Juk and Gotti. Govan probably would have did sometime. As far as getting life, I never believed that he would have gotten life. I don't know if I ever believed he would have gotten life. Mo. But they didn't. I think they was trying to hold out for something bigger. Maybe that's why the case is still open. And I think even more so, I think they wanted some more people more than they wanted Juk. Believe it or not, I don't think they wanted Juk as bad as they wanted some of the other people. Okay, that they're probably targeting that is still alive. Okay. They know how to freeze your accounts. They have been watching Juk. They knew Juk probably didn't have the type of money that was really paid to take out Young Dolph. Okay, so but I don't want to get back into that, because we've all gone through all of that many times before, and it's sad. And so I think now it's good to just celebrate, even when it's like they're always trying to do something, pull rabbits up out of their hats, as far as like Moneybag Yo giving out baskets, and it ain't nothing wrong with him giving out baskets, but we already know it's pretty obvious why they're doing it on his death day. That's to try and overshadow his death day. Okay, whenever people started talking about rest in peace to young Dolph. This was the day that they put their hit on him and had him killed. It brings up those emotions and feelings all over again, those negative feelings as it relates to CMG and the people that was affiliated with him, that helped, that participated and plotted and planned to take that young man's life. And so just as, on his birthday, when people celebrated him, that Gotti put that album out about a year or two ago that flopped. Okay. I believe that this was supposedly a strategy. Um, this was a strategy to try to overshadow his death date. Now, um, because they feel like, I think it's so sad the way they look at the people in Memphis. They feel like if you give the people in Memphis some coleslaw, okay, some coleslaw for free, that they'll forget about all of the trauma and dirt and evilness. But we don't think like that in Memphis. They plan fail. We see exactly what they're doing. Okay, it was an epic fail. So, because a lot of Memphians are opening their eyes to things. Okay, a lot of people are now speaking up more boldly, and a lot of Memphians are opening their eyes and speaking up and doing just so much better. And I think as the generations, with the younger generation, even though we have a lot of, they call them YNs, they're still smart. Okay, they're still smart, and I think that's why they are targeted to keep them drugged up, um, and all of that. If they can keep them on drugs and keep them crashed out and all of that, hey, they won't be a threat. But because God is still in the midst of everything, okay, it's still a plan for the city, okay, and for the people in the city. And hey, I think what they did until, um, you know, until they feel it and they know in their hearts, and I'm sure they do, they deal with what they did to that boy, ain't nothing good gonna happen for them. See, people, it's easy for people to get on social media and play like, they're winning and stuff. But then, I be looking at God's eyes and stuff, how stretched his eyes is. I'm pretty sure he on mental meds, okay? Because when their eyes and stuff stretched like that, they either be malnutritious, but they say he rich. So so I'm sure he ain't malnutritious. Um, or he owns some of that good cocoa, okay? Or he owns some of them the mental meds. If I had to guess, because see, it was an epic fail. Even that when he wanted young, he thought that having young Dolph not breathing anymore would solve all his troubles, but the exact opposite happened. You cannot build your house on sand. It just ain't gonna work out. Okay, it's just not going to work out. And so, hey, well, I'm glad Moneybag Yo out there giving folks turkeys. Okay, good. I'm glad Moneybag Yo got a lot of people that love him in Memphis. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he don't. He do. And Young Dolph still got a lot of people that love him. And it's so unfortunate that he was interrupted. He was one of the ones that had been giving out turkeys. And it's funny because when he was giving out turkeys, folks know, Young Dolph, there's a tax write-off. Who gives a fuck? He thought to do it. He could have did other things to get a tax write-off, but he chose to give back to his city. So I'm glad that he started something that a lot of other people see now and go, you know what? I think I want to follow in Young Dolph's footsteps and do the exact same thing for the city. Okay. And I don't really think that he had a motive like what Moneybag Yo is out there doing now. They trying to overshadow his death day. Hell, how come he didn't? He could have gave him out next Monday. But hold on, y'all. We see the types of things that they do. Okay, we see the types of things that they do. It's all good though. It's a lot of people that need turkeys. I'm glad that they was able to get their food stamps and stuff. and then they'll be able to get an extra turkey, okay? And even still, they still haven't been able to overshadow um Young Dolph's death day, the anniversary of his of his life being taken. So yes, he did. He did it well. We appreciate, even though he was born in Chicago, okay? He came to Memphis to live with his mother's mom, or his grandmother's mom. I mean, his dad's mom. I'm sorry, y'all see my head all over the place. His dad's mom when he was 2 years old, and I'm so glad that God allowed um, him to be, raised up in Memphis and um, to gain knowledge and help some of the young men that he had the opportunity to help. I think it's a darn shame to go and participate in helping to kill a man because they was not a part of whatever a part of the blessing at that point. Um, he's made Key Glock a millionaire. He was working on making those other young men millionaires. And I believe that he would have signed more men to in Memphis to help to create that generational wealth and not put him in those 360 deals like Gotti has done. But I ain't mad at Gotti for it because he in one, okay? And so that's all he know, okay? But God allowed young Dolph to figure out to learn the recipe, and I really believe that it was about liberation. And I just happened to um, right before I came on, I was looking at somebody and they was talking about young Dolph, and they were saying, well, young Dolph, um, they killed him because he signed her up. I'm so glad I ain't got the energy today because it's a damn shame. They killed him because they was jealous of him. Clyde Clive Davis and them, you got Arista, you got J Records, you got Electra, and all of them. They signed whoever they wanted to sign, and a lot of times they were signing people who was at odds with each other. But because those labels and stuff was owned by, they dare not go and put a hit on Clive Davis. Clive Davis could have signed every op there was, because that's what they had been doing. Okay, that's a lot of what they had been doing. And they never would have put a hit on Clive Davis. He could have went in the hood and they'd have tucked their damn ass, and he was making them bend over. And they was doing that. Okay, he was snatching up their damn manhood to get some money and for a record deal, and they didn't put nothing to his head and blow it out. Okay, they never would have did it. You couldn't have paid them. You couldn't have paid them 10 million to do him. But all of a sudden, they think they got the right to tell Young Dolph who he can and can't sign. No, it was jealousy. that's how we are as people. That's the reasons why. Okay, I don't have any issues. Sometimes I go. Some people just have to be tamed by any means necessary because they're holding our community back. Okay, they are. That was a man. He wasn't bothering them. He signed the ops. That was his damn label. He could sign whoever he wanted to sign. How come they didn't get together to go take Clive Davis down when he was trying to snatch up black men lively? I mean, annihilate black men manhood by making them bend over for a deal. To me, that's more insulting than anything. You couldn't have paid them to do it. They would have offered him $10 million. They wouldn't have did it. And he could have walked. Clive Davis could have took his ass, his no good ass over there, walked in Orange Mound. He could have signed all the ops. You wouldn't have got none of them cuckabug head Negroes to take a hit on him. They wouldn't have did it. Master, I don't take no it on him, because they knew it was going to be some damn repercussions. And because that's a white man, people hate what they see. A lot of us hate what we see when we look in the mirror, and it was jealousy. How dare him think he gonna be a black man? And I had to get somebody straight that I was talking to at one time. Dolph was ride through the hood in his camouflage cars. I said, what that mean? Well, it was like he was showing them up. I said, could they rap? I don't know. So he ain't supposed to. How come it didn't motivate him? No, don't get jealous, Negro. Get motivated. Okay. Can I have a seat at the table, dog? Okay. Listen. Um, I don't know, but if you teach me, I promise you I'll be a good student. Don't nobody want to do that. They want to come up off of somebody else's back. I want them to we'll kill them and take it. That's the reasons why their asses end up unalived or in jail for the rest of their life. Okay. How dare them take out a leader and then try to brush over, think they're going to get mad at me because of what I say on my channel. This is my shit. And I say what I want to say on my channel. I speak truth. Okay. I don't come here to dog nobody. That's the reasons why, regardless to how I felt about Hernandez Govan, I didn't let nobody come in here and talk about his daughter. I don't have that type of vitriol and venom in my heart. But what I can say, them as black men, they know that they was wrong. Okay, they know they was wrong for that, for what they did. Okay, so they feel like they was mad. They let Juke them come over there and do that. And Gotti and them do that because they was mad at Young Dolph because they feel like he signed Big Unc in them or somebody. They think they had a right to take his life, but God says, when I get him back, you're going to witness to get back, okay? You're going to witness it. And so we ain't witnessed what's going to happen yet, because that God get back is the real big bang. Even if they had convicted him, he still wouldn't have got the get back that he gonna get, because that's the real big bang right there. That God get back, okay? It's that God's get back, right? And so how they sit around and they take a man's life, a Memphian, regardless to, they say he was arrogant. Well, everybody got a little air to him, okay? Everybody got a little air to him. But it still don't give nobody the right to plot on their life and take their life. Hell, I'm a black woman, so I got a right, okay, to say I'm a damn Memphian. It seems like ain't nobody else gonna say shit. Everybody else want to straddle the fence. I told y'all I don't like fence riders. Okay. People like to ride the fence so much they have splendors up their ass. I don't like people that sit on the fence. I'm going to tell you exactly where I'm coming from, because I don't come from a place of evilness. It comes from a place of hurt as a black woman, that you can have black men that sit up and plot against another black man, and black women that's supposed to be the voice of reason to sit with their bitterness and push it. Straight dropping them with somebody else's damn child. Straight drop is young enough to be my child. He's young enough to be the child of all of them Negroes that was egging them on. How could they? How could they? See, the difference in me and a whole lot of other people, I ain't gonna say nothing behind your back. I ain't gonna throw no eggs at the back of your head when you turn your head. Okay? I ain't gonna go and whisper and say, well, I'm gonna do this right here. I ain't gonna try to get up close to you with no agendas. I don't live my life like that. I'm gonna shoot it straight from the hip. You ought to respect it. At least you know what you're gonna get with me. Our community has to do better. And so people like to egg folks on. I was saying the other day, the worst thing that a person can do, they say, is you snitched. You know, they like to give Terrence Gangster Williams a hard time. Okay, be hearing people give him a hard time when they go, and I ain't talking about OG murder because I love OG murder. I'm just saying in general, you know, and they'll go, well, you know, he snitched on the dead. Well, he probably should have snitched on the living. Shit, hell, would they have felt better if he had snitched on the living? He probably should have. But they'll say that's the worst thing, and I'm not excusing it, whatever they say he did or killing people or something. I'm not even mentioning that because that was wrong if he did that. But they'll make people think the worst thing you could do is snitch because they like to manipulate these young dudes and young women. That's so that they can manipulate them into not telling on them. That's some shit that the mob started. Yeah, right. Because they didn't want nobody to tell on them. Okay. They wanted for one of the younger mob members, and you get these cuckabug kids, they always adopting and adapting to something that some other culture that was not any good. It wasn't no good when they was doing it in their culture has done. But you mean to tell me that somebody that's killing and robbing and killing women and molesting children, you will stand at the corner and smoke weed with them and sit up and say that a person that has told, that's what's wrong with these criminals. Folks ain't telling on them. What's wrong with these damn men? How can these men that's supposed to be protecting these communities, hell, they say about we don't need the police, hell, we need them as long as these men ain't standing post. The men that's supposed to be protecting the women and the children, okay? They're supposed to be protecting the women and the children. But how can they sit up and stand at the corners and smoke weed with these predators? How can you not tell on them? I ain't gonna say nothing. You got little girls and you got a mama and a woman and nieces and nephews and stuff that's walking these streets in these hoods, and you're saying that a person who went and told on somebody that committed a crime is worse than the person that's violating in the community? Y'all, we living wrong. We living wrong. We are. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna be a woman, a black woman that date black men. And I've dated black men that's in the street. I'm not gonna be, and I can't tell him nothing. That's the reasons why when I start talking to a guy and he don't want to hear nothing I gotta say, I don't have nothing for him. It ends. It's over. Because I'm not gonna be a woman and I can't be a voice of reason to a man that I'm laying in the bed with, that I'm talking to every single day, that I'm laying with. That's my damn man. And I can't tell him when he's wrong. Baby, you is wrong. You wrong to be dealing with them little dudes. I don't know how you getting that money, but you're gonna have to change that. People ain't calling people out anymore when they're wrong. Okay. And so I think it's sad that I've seen so many people try and justify what they did to Young Dolph and so many others. Them folks didn't have no business putting their hands on Young Dolph. They was wrong. And it was pure D jealousy. Okay. It was not anything right about it. And so they're gonna have to reap for this stuff. Okay. And so when Young Dolph, as my cousin, okay, my cousin, shout out to April, who is around that family, says, Young Dolph, we saw that he gave to the Cancer Institute. I know that my cousin says that his grandmother, yeah, excuse me. his grandmother had lost her life to cancer. We know that Aunt Rita had lost her life to cancer. And the uncle, okay, which would be Adolf Sr.'s brother. And we know that Adolf Sr. was having some issues. Okay. Even and so I guess he's on the other side of that, right? Okay. But around the death day, my cousin was saying that it seemed like him and his mother seemed to have setbacks kind of around his birthday and around his death day. And I'm sure they all do, especially if you dealt with an ailment or something like that, you know. Um, if your body you've been fighting or something, you've had to fight. If your body is in remission, I'm sure that it would set somebody back. To think about this is the day that they called me up there around this time. They told me a child that him and Diane gave birth to, these Negroes from Gotti and them and their clique decided that they was going to play God and take his life. It ain't nothing right about that. Hold on, y'all. My phone will start ringing like crazy. Hold on, let me see who this is. Oh, I got so much Christmas stuff everywhere. Get off of my Christmas paper. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who this is. Y'all, make sure you all hit the like button for me, okay? I don't know why. Hold on, y'all. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Hey, that was a nice little price. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm sorry about that, you guys. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. But long live young Dolph. Hey Stanley, how are you? How you doing, Stanley? We gotta do better. We do. We don't have a choice but to do better. Like I said, me as a woman, I could never egg on somebody else's child to go and crash out. What kind of women are I get to thinking about some of these women that do things of this nature. They come from the era, they're either my age or older. So they come from a different era. Since when do we start being our age, sending other people's children out to go and ruin their lives and do dirt? Okay. And I know Straight Drop was probably already out there crashing out, but Straight Drop was still basically a child under these people that gassed him up, that paid him this money to go and do these things. Like I said, if Gotti and them felt like that he was such a good rapper, why didn't they just help him? He from the city, okay? Straight Drop ain't no bad looking child. I say that all the time. He could have had the girls would have liked him, even whether he could rap or not. The girls would have came to see him. Okay, so he from the city. He out in the street. If he got a talent, and you say you're gonna make him a millionaire, if he got that type of talent, why not just sign him? Why make him crash out and destroy somebody else's life to sign him? It wasn't a bit of right in it. Okay. And that's the reason why I say I see his eyes stretched wide open. He ain't it having young Dolph killed didn't give him the satisfaction. Him and whoever the other folks is, okay, that was involved, didn't give him the satisfaction that they thought that they would get. Okay. And so when people say move on, I was getting ready to say something real vulgar, but I'm not going to. I'll just say, just move out of my way. Okay. Just stay out of my way. Because this is my vlog. I don't like it when people think that they can control me. Okay. If you say move on, I do what I want to do. Well, you ain't got no business talking about it. So now are you trying to bully me as laws against that? Because see, now you got an obsession. It's something wrong with people that's obsessed with somebody else is doing that ain't got nothing to do with them. This is my vlog. And I talk about what I want to talk about on here. Okay. I talk about what I want to talk about. And I want to talk about Young Dolph. And I want to talk about Moneybagg Yo out there giving out baskets to overshadow his death day. But it didn't work. Okay. But I'm glad, there's always a ram in the bush. He doing it for one thing, but God using him. God gonna make it into something good. People getting turkeys. Okay. People that need turkeys, they getting turkeys. Okay. And he still didn't overshadow his Young Dolph's death day. Okay. People still remember that he's a part of a clique that had him taken out. Okay. And probably was in it because he still ain't passed the smell test, if you ask me. Okay. Young Dolph been dead 4 years. Moneybagg Yo talented. He's talented. But I can listen to people's conversations and tell when they ain't got the business savviness as another person. And he ain't got the business savviness that Young Dolph had. He ain't got it. He needs to stay in the lane of rapping. Okay. Miss Buffett says, I bet him and Cornelius is saying today marks 4 years. I F my life up for a dance. But you know what? You know why I'm mad? Y'all know why I'm mad at Orange Mound Quet for? I'm mad at Quet because Quet let Juke in the gate. If you're supposed to be managing Straight Drop, you supposed to be, because he old enough to be his father. You never was supposed to let Juke in that. You was never supposed to allow that. He was never supposed to allow it. Says Dolph Turkey Drive started in Chicago this year with Chi-Town. Shout out to Chi-Town. He was all down in Chicago getting ready to change lives because, I mean, all you got to know is the business, okay? That's all you got to know to get rich. You ain't even got to really be so talented. All you got to do is know the business. It'll change your life. The boy learned the business and he was changing lives, and they took all of that knowledge away. They took it away. So, but shout out to Young Dolph, you know. Somebody have they're doing something. Hold on. Oh, I shared it. I shared it. Hold on, I'm gonna show you all. They're doing something out there today for Young Dolph. So you guys, I think that's the downtown. That's downtown. They're painting Young Dolph on the side of the building. Frank Gotti got that video today. Of that, of course. Shout out to them for that. Hold on, you Angie Martinez says, today we remember the life of Young Dolph, who passed away 4 years ago. Shout out to Angie Martinez. Action News 5. Let's see.
Rachel, this is way too much.
Except it wasn't.
You shouldn't have.
Well, she didn't.
A public memorial was held today to honor Memphis rapper Young Dolph.
Family, friends, and fans gathered to share what the artist meant to them, and Action News 5's Ariana Poindexter reports.
A ceremony fit for a king. Hundreds of fans came to FedEx Forum Thursday to remember Memphis rapper Young Dolph.
We were so honored and blessed that my family and I were just able to witness greatness. To see somebody in our family go for what they know, do what they love, and build it from the ground up.
Family members spoke about the magnitude of the loss, not only within his community, but the entire city of Memphis. His life partner, Mia Jardine, shared what he meant to her and their children.
He had a heart of David, one after God's own heart. And I'll say that to the day I die, because I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
One local pastor said Young Dolph is someone Memphis should be proud to honor.
If we can honor Elvis Presley, I'd be damned if we ain't gonna honor Young Dolph. If we can name streets after racists like Boss Trump, I'd be damned if we ain't naming streets after folks like Young Dolph.
Condolences poured in via video message from celebrities including Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, T.I., and 8 Ball and MJG. Fans sang along anytime Dolph's music played throughout the forum, and while loved ones say he loved what he did, they made it clear his children were his priority.
Your children meant so much to their father that there was never a conversation where at least something that they said or did not come up.
And his children left fans with these words.
But now since he had death, now I'm gonna make it up to the whole world.
Ariana Poindexter, Action News 5.
Well, his son has already declared that he's going to be the next king. Hopefully, I won't hope that, maybe Yo Gotti will be senile, by that time, and that jealousy and that vitriol won't be running through his veins, or the people like him that's around him to look at Trey as being a threat. But God has him covered. Okay. Yeah. Lord, I shows out when I hear preach. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Young Dolph's family. Shout out to Young Dolph. Anybody want to come up? I'll drop the link for the next 30 minutes. You can come up. But y'all not, look, I'm a nice person, okay? I just don't bring no foolishness up. Anybody want to come up? Come on up. If anybody want to come up, you can come up. Amen, Miss T. How have you been doing? Every day is Young Dolph's Day. That's true, Miss Betty, man. I've been doing good. Been working a lot and preparing for other stuff. And hey, but I love every moment of it. I do. I love every moment of it. I get up here. It wouldn't be like me not to get on here and fuss. And I get on here and I have such a passion for, what I say. And I say it with a lot of conviction, unapologetically, because I feel like that's why our community is in the deficit that it's in now, people finessing us, and has been for a very long time. What's going on in our community, what we're doing to each other, it ain't nothing right about it. It's not. It ain't nothing right about it. Killing each other and all of that. It ain't right. But anybody want to hit that link, hit it and come on up. Hold on, you all. Hold on 1 second. I'm just looking at all of the stuff that's been put up through the years. He says, I think we must have lost count of all of the amount of years that the state requested. Um, hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing fine. Been listening to you for a while now. I finally got a chance to call.
Well, I'm glad you came up.
Yeah, I think this is about the longest I not listened to golf this year. I kind of had to bag off just listening to him because it just his death just did something to me, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Dolph was a good guy.
Yeah, he was. He was a good guy. Hey, Miss
Hmm.
Ebony,
Hey, girl. My
how
head.
are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, darling?
I'm doing really good.
Ooh, okay, we ready. Oh, Miss Tamara, I love what you do, honey. I love it. Try to tune in to every live I can to catch you and everything. But keep
Thank
doing what
you.
you're doing, girl. Keep striving. Keep on keeping on.
I appreciate
Because
that
you be
so
getting the
much.
message out there to the people, and we need you, girl. But
Thank you
also,
so
you know
much.
what I'm saying, look after yourself first, of course. You know, self-care is important. So,
It is. It
and
definitely is.
we talking about Dolph today. I had to got my new glasses, y'all. Look at the blue and stuff. Yeah, I got my blue on today.
I
Okay.
see it. You got your
Okay.
blue.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
You from?
Oh
Are
yeah.
you from up north?
No, actually, I'm a Tennessean girl. I'm from the middle. I'm from the middle. I'm from Middle Tennessee.
Really? You
Yes,
don't.
ma'am.
Your accent is different.
Girl, yes. Actually, I'm an artist too, so I guess like with me rhyming and stuff, like my voice
Yeah.
does this. But when I'm in church or when I'm around my people, that twang likes to come out whenever it
Oh,
wants
okay.
to, girl.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Listen, my cousin. It's funny because my cousin called me today. She said, Chrissy. I said, who is this? Girl, it's me. I said, Mika. Girl, you need your real voice. When you sound like the white girl, I don't know who you are.
Child, look, listen. I get that a lot on the phone, people, but and then I go on the job interviews. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, surprise, brown as hell.
So y'all listen to Dolph a lot up there?
Yeah, we love some Dolph. Just back in the day, I can remember being on Dolph when it was livemixtape.com and Dat Piff, and you had to like go online and search out before they had these streaming platforms and things. I remember all of that. And that King of Memphis album really spoke to me. And I
Mm-hmm.
hate that he's gone. I really miss him. And, we got nothing but love for him and love, sending condolences and love to his family.
So
So
why do
tragic.
you think you said around Middle Tennessee? That's up there past Nashville, right?
Yeah, I'm an hour away from Nashville.
Okay, so um, how did you all feel about like? Why do you all think that he was murdered? Like up that way? What do you all think happened?
Me personally, and just people who listen to his music also, like that I feel like it was something to do with the deal. Whenever
Mm-hmm.
you reject any type of anything, whether it's Hollywood music, if they don't want you to get past that certain point, it's like relentless. And the man was making his own money, making his own moves,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's no reason to, like you said, take his life. It's just so tragic.
yeah. It is. It's tragic.
Um,
I kind of think it didn't turn out the way that they thought that it would turn out.
they definitely didn't think this through. They probably really thought, okay, we could deal this. So yeah, they didn't. They you can tell they didn't think it through.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And I really just as a person that's just trying to eat off of my talent, just trying to eat off it. Dolph was an inspiration to a lot of us independent artists. So
So you rap or you sing?
I sing and rap, I write, I produce, I do it all pretty much. Play a few instruments here and there.
You got some
But,
bars?
oh, they want some bars. Let's see if I can. You know what? Since we're talking about Dolph, maybe I could do something about Dolph. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Talking about Dolph, and they didn't even know what was supposed to be the cost. And Ebony gonna tell you, put it all off, and don't give a about who say or what. We gonna pop it off. Yeah. Shout out to the man, and shout out to the Dolphin. Talk to P. Excuse me, I got tongue tied, y'all. My bad. Shout out to PRA and
Yay!
all that. We ain't flossed and talk about everything. And baby, you know we bossed up. Tend to keep baby knowing I'm talked up. I mean, I kept hitting my bars up.
Yeah, you did that. You did that. That was right off of the
My
top of
bad,
the
y'all. I got
head.
popcorn all in my
That's
mouth.
what's up. That's what's up.
That was right off the top of the
Long
head.
live
You
Dolph.
did that. Long
Long live Dolph.
live
Yeah, he probably laughing his ass off like, "What was that? That was trash." I can hear him now. That was
No,
trash.
Yes,
no.
you did that. You did that.
But Dolph was so strict, like he would definitely be like, "Okay, I'll probably give it a C, maybe a D minus." He wouldn't have been happy with that, y'all. Y'all know he would have been on my ass, probably roasting me.
He probably would have said he would have said, you know what?
Yeah.
I give you next time I see you though, I want it to be give you the opportunity.
Listen, yeah, because he was that
That's
type to
how he
bring the best
was.
out of people. He brought the best
Yeah.
out of everybody. So yeah.
Yeah, I hate they did that to him. It's enough for everybody. Don't they know we print up our own money and stuff? It's enough for everybody. Killing him was just more so about control. That's what it was. Jealousy and control, because like it's enough money for everybody that knows
we
how to
can all
get it.
eat for sure.
Yeah, it was bigger than what it is on the scene. It's
Yeah.
bigger than what it is. It's much bigger than what it is. Dolph had that reach. Dolph had that reach. He had
Yeah.
the education from up north because he had the access to go up north and get information from up north and come down south and do his thing, and
Yeah.
he didn't have to ask no questions, and he didn't have to wait for somebody to give him the green light to do. He did it, and then when people looked up and he was riding cars and shooting videos, they were looking like when the Grinch stole Christmas. How he get to ride like that, and how he get to eat like that? So Dog was that guy, man. Dolph was that guy, man. I
Yes,
remember
he
when I
was.
used to go to Ching's Hot Wings down here in Memphis. Tamara, you probably know about Ching's. And Dolph used to have that high class street music 3. That's where I got that from. I remember one day Dolph walked past me. We was walking downtown by Texas Day Brazil. Maybe I think it was Texas Day Brazil. And
Yeah.
he walked past and home. I take one of my CDs. And I was walking with one of my partners or somebody, and I was like, man, that was Dolph right there. I remember. Matter of fact, this how I know it was something going on. Dolph had a party the same day Big Juke had a party. The same day, I think it was like 2013. And Dolph party wasn't even sold out like that. It wasn't even, it wasn't that many people. But it was a choice to go to the CMG party, and I'm pretty sure it was packed out. But Dolph party was like, it was a lot of space in there. It wasn't, but he still came through and rocked that thing. And
Wow.
he's always, yeah, he's always been cool. But I think I think that money did make a change. Once he started getting that big money, I think they really didn't like that.
And nobody else had their hand, because they feel like unfortunately, when Black people start making it, it's always somebody that wants to treat them, be their master.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make money with your God-given talent, then I gotta have my hand in the pot. That's crazy. I gotta have my hand in your money.
Yeah, but that's that slave mentality though, Tamara. As Black people, we don't know our tribe and where we come from, so we all scattered. So it's kind of hard to pick up on your type of people. So because the Europeans, they knew the higher class from the lower class peasants, and they still know though the the different levels of the Europeans, they don't all consider each other white, but they will allow the poorest of the white to overstand on top of the greatest of the blacks. And just like Jay-Z got his battery and got it back, and Gotti got his battery and everybody else back, like Dolph was really trying to break that curse to be like,
Yeah.
man, listen, let's just do it our way instead of asking these executives to put their fingers up inside of us. And you know what I'm saying? They didn't like that because
Yeah.
they had already had fingers up inside them. So, when somebody make a gay joke and the people that's gay get uncomfortable, that's what it is. Like,
Mm.
let's change the subject. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
feel like that's what it is. Dog was on there. I didn't have to do all these miscellaneous things to get where I'm at. And now that I'm here, I'm about to get ready to go further because Dolph had, like you said, Tamara, to know the business. Dolph knew the business. He knew like how to shoot the videos. He knew how to like find people to get the music. He knew how to get artists to, because he had that bankroll behind him. So if y'all are independent rappers or if y'all on a certain label, if y'all want to do a collab with me, how much are you gonna charge me? All right, $15,000. And Dolph had it. So he
Yeah.
jumped he jumped from penny pinching to big stacks with big artists like the TIs and the Two Chains and the Mega the Stallions and
Right.
the Trigger Trouble. He did songs with Trouble. He did songs with Rich
Snoop
Homie
Dogg.
Corn. Snoop, you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He had features with big name people, and these other guys were looking like, man, these are people that can really set him apart from
Yeah.
the local jokers. And then plus Dolph had that style being from Memphis and background from Chicago. So he had that image, that look, he had that swag, he was tall, he was confident in himself and
Ladies, let's give it up for how fine Dolph
He
was. I
was, and
wasn't gonna say
he was
that, but
tall.
since he
He was
said
tall, dark,
something,
and handsome. Uh-huh.
since you
hold
brought
on,
it up, brother.
I ain't got my camera on. Y'all just don't know what Memphis guys look like, I guess. Nah,
Oh,
let me stop.
oh,
Let me
oh,
stop.
he talking some shit.
Tamara, tell her don't start.
I'm through.
Don't tell her don't start, Tamara.
He was tall, dark, and handsome.
Uh-oh. Yes, he was.
Dog
Cutie
was a good guy,
patootie.
and I was proud of him being from the same part of town, and it's just a look. It's sad how the city is divided. Where we should be more um, willing to work with each other. Everybody
Yeah.
knows everybody, especially if you played any sports or if you was a part of any kind of things in school. You'll go to Southside or you'll go to BTW or you'll go to Raleigh, Egypt, or you'll go to Bartlett, and then you get to meet people outside of school. But when you got the gang culture taking over, and that's the sad part about it because a lot of these guys ain't able to stand up for themselves and be men and say no is no and yes is yes. Sometimes they buckle down and tuck their tail between their legs and then they gotta stay like that. And Dolph one of them type of guys that took his tail and then they didn't like that, so they took him out. But I'm not just like I don't know if Dolph was just perfect or he never did anything to anybody, but on the outside, it didn't look like it. Just being a fan, and I really wanted to be a part of Paper Rap. However, Dolph, um, you know, yeah, he did it. He did it, and it was sad, and especially seeing them videos of him trying to get out that corner of that cookie shop, like. Yeah, couldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they shocked him. They shocked him when they hit him. Yeah,
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
they came out of nowhere. It wasn't nowhere for him to go.
Blindsided that man like that. Oh,
Yeah.
terrible. Oh my gosh.
So
mhm.
he heard the shot. That's what scared him. He probably heard the shot more so than he felt it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And not taking up for Marcus, but I think and not putting it on anybody, but I think Marcus had him two bodies. being that close. And like I said, I never been in that situation where I had to pull the trigger on somebody. And that's the one thing I like about Charleston White too. Not dropping names on nobody else's podcast or anything like that, but he'll say things like people try to come after him for using words, but he never did anything to another black man. And you got to commend him for that, because
He do be
no matter
speaking
what,
some facts. He really do be speaking some knowledge. Like if you take time to listen to him, he really get deep on you. He really do.
yeah,
I
it's
do
just
watch
like
Charleston. I do.
it's just like buffalo fish. Take the meat and spit the bones out. If it don't register to you, or if it doesn't, if it doesn't have anything to do with you, throw it back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that card game is it Tonk or something, where you take the card that you need and throw a card that you don't need. People
He
be
said
so
Tom.
anxious to. I think
Yeah,
that's what it is. Ain't it Tonka Deuce of Wiles or something? But
it's a throwback. Yeah, you
yeah,
showing your
but
age.
hey, I'm
I
37.
will say this. That's because I gotta say this as it relates to Marcus. I think when we see the video, we see Marcus reacted faster than most people would have. He was up under a lot of pressure, like it happened instantly. Like he was in shock. The
Mm-hmm.
lady that took the 911 call said it was just so hurtful that the panic and fear and like sh- like how he was when he was pacing going back and forwards into that shot, like it was, she said it was just so sad. So I think
Yeah.
that he reacted because most people probably, it happened so fast, would have been trying to get down and until they
Mm,
stopped hearing bullets. But I think he
Yeah,
reacted fast. Hey, being up under that type of pressure, sometimes he did hit Cornelius' ass. That's the only thing that knocked him back.
right.
That stopped him from
um,
shooting his brother. That's why he knocked him back and he ran. So who knows, when you shooting and you see them pumping bullets into your brother and stuff. I mean, he unloaded the clip on their asses.
yeah,
He
that's
sure
what I
did
was
bust back.
saying though.
Shout out to
It
Marcus.
would, it, yeah, it would have been something that's kind of, frightful. I just, ooh, I just
And the
thank
only
God it was,
reason they
it
say
was.
he missed them in the street when he unloaded in the street, because I believe what they said, the witnesses said, when they said that when he got their gun and unloaded on their asses in their straight drop. If you remember, Cornelius said he went all the way over, like he was going so fast, he went all the way over to the other side of the street or something, he said, because of they're trying to dodge them bullets.
Yeah. R.I.P. the dog.
Yeah, rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
I think it was pure shock. And um one of the reasons, you heard the prosecutor say that Marcus could not testify because he has not been mentally, he hasn't been the
Mm.
same. So he couldn't testify.
Which is understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he seen dog on the ground. So I can only imagine that did do something to him.
And then
He
all the
seen him
media
take
and
his
all that
last
stuff.
breath.
Yeah.
He seen him take his last breath because he had to, he called the 911 dispatcher. He could be heard talking to his brother. So I mean, I'm sure it was, to see your brother, lay there and take his, fighting. It was just sad. They did him dirty, and
Yeah,
I
it,
almost hate to say that because I feel like some of the ones that was involved in taking him out, they listened to me say they did him dirty, and because they have no souls, okay, they sit back and probably smirk when I say, "Yeah, we did that motherfucking nigga dirty. He can't make no motherfucking money now. He ain't gonna be able to take care of his kids. He dead. He ain't shit." Because a lot of them alive and they dead. They may as well be. They useless, and so it gives
and,
them a lot of pleasure for them to hear me say that they did him dirty, because it makes them feel good because their life is close to nothing.
Terrible.
mm, like you said, Tamara, it is a lot of money out here for everybody. Memphis could have been better than Atlanta. Memphis could
Mm-hmm.
have been better than Atlanta if that jealousy and that hatred and the lack of education uh, didn't play a part in the city. Because just like people have been saying a long time, since Martin Luther King has shedded blood in the city, it's been like a curse over the town. And I think by Martin Luther King being from Atlanta, his people have been able to thrive. I was doing some just studying and researching. Atlanta has over 10,000 millionaires in that city. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of millionaires, ain't it?
That's a lot of millionaires, and the culture is to work together. That's what they were saying. They was like, "Why you think Atlanta is thriving?" He said, "Because the way that we operate is like to work together." And they do. You can be in the Lenox Mall and somebody will try to sell you a knockoff belt. And it's like, why would I buy a knockoff belt from you in the store right here? And you know what? Come on, go on, give me the belt. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, people in the city don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't gonna buy that from you, and that's knockoff and that's fake. And everybody, if you really believe it or not, the Chinese people have told you all of it's fake. All of it came through us, and we sent it through Memphis to get it distributed throughout the rest of the country because everybody know FedEx come through Memphis. It's just probably one step before we go to a place where they stamp made in Italy before it go to the boutique stores.
Thank you,
So
Miss Betty, for becoming a member. Thank you so much.
yeah, but I ain't gonna take too much of your time, Miss Tamara. I just want to come up and say
I'm glad
long
you
live
came
Dolph.
up. I've been seeing you in the chat, and I'm really happy that you finally came up. I know I don't drop the link much, but when I drop the link and people come up, I'm really happy to congregate with people that be in my chat and hear your voice and stuff.
And Miss Ebony, good freestyle. I'm pretty sure Dolph would tell you he was proud of you because that's the type of person he was. He wouldn't talk down on you. He would laugh and gave you that Dolph laugh and told you. He probably would have said, "When I come up there to Nashville, I got 2 tickets for you." You
Listen,
know how Dolph
I
is.
know my homie would have put me on. Yes, and thank you. That means so much hearing that from y'all. Obviously, he's very, very much missed, and we love when we miss him. And long live him. Long live Dolph.
Long live Dolph. Uh-huh.
Listen, before you get off
Uh-huh.
of here, Lucky, he gone. I was ready to ask him a question.
He
I
dipped.
was
He got
going to ask him, is he from Memphis? Because I thought I heard him say that he was from Memphis, or that he come through Memphis or something like that.
Yeah, he said that's where he ran into Dolph at.
Downtown. I thought, yeah, I forgot. I was going because when he said that, he said when I come through Memphis. So I don't know if he's from here or he just got family here. He visit or whatever. But shout out to him, Lucky's Lawn Service.
That's what's up. And
Mm-hmm.
again, Miss Tamara, like, thank you for having me. I'm glad I finally got to jump on and talk to you and everything. It's been an honor, and of course, I'm gonna keep tuning into the lives and everything else because keep doing what you keep doing, girl. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I have an announcement to make. That I'm going to make, and so I'll be making it like in a few weeks.
Okay, we looking forward to it, girl.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming up and keep working at your craft. That's a gift. That's a God-given talent to be able to play instruments and to be able to rap and sing. So just keep perfecting your gift. That's a
Yes,
gift
ma'am.
from
Thank
God.
you so much.
Keep
Yes, and God
perfecting
has
it.
truly blessed me. I'm so grateful because I'm gonna definitely do some good with learning from Dolph and everything. Definitely gonna do some good with whatever I choose to pursue or go into. So yeah, I appreciate that. Thank y'all very much for telling me that.
Yeah, because you sound good, girl. I'm
I def-
serious. Like to just come up like right off the top of your head like that. That is awesome.
Thank you so much, dear. And you take care of yourself. And I'm gonna definitely be back on to talk to you again, girl, because we gotta chop it up.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, darling.
All right, dear. You take care.
Okay, you too.
Bye bye.
Let's see, you guys. Let's see. I wanted to show y'all this. Mia J posted a video. I mean, she posted a picture of her. Look, Aria looks just like her dad. Trey Trey got his eyes too. Trey Trey got his dad's eyes. It looked like his dad too, though. He looks like his dad. That girl looks like Young Dolph's mom more. She says, "Dear Dolph, this day never comes easy and always reminds me of the anniversary. My life, our family's life changed forever. Today, Ari has been without you the same amount of time that she had you, which is tough. Her memory is beginning to get fuzzy and starting to fade. But don't worry, I have thousands of mini video clips to remind her of our fun family times, how you engaged with her and how much you loved her, loved and cared for her." And she said she can still remember how much you loved Tour Chocolate Baby. Trey cherishes every memory with his heart and soul. He exudes so much of who you are, and it warms my heart to feel you through him. As for me, I have come to understand you more each year that passes. You are so one of a kind, and I cherish everything we shared. Our family will never be the same without you, but you can rest easy knowing that I'm holding us down despite all levels of difficulty, and our family legacy will live strong. We love, miss, and will always keep you a part of our family in our hearts, and your legacy, influence, and principal ways will live through us forever and always. I love you. Rest well, Mia. Shout out to Mia J. That right there almost cracked my voice. That almost cracked my voice right there. Shout out to Mia J. We definitely gotta keep Mia, keep praying for Mia and her children. I think Aria was 4 when they assassinated him, and she's 8 now. So yeah. Yeah, shut up. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how my voice, they're right there. I tell you. Also, Jessica Dime, Miss Dime Piece. Oh, I forgot to call the girl today to see how much the vendors are. Hold on, let me see. Jessica. Oh my God, my girl doing Dolph Day forever. Oh my God. Jessica is so awesome. Let's see.
Where we at?
She over at Hamilton.
Happy Dolph Day!
Shout out to Jessica. She's over at Hamilton today doing Dolph Day. Jessica is also doing she's doing a turkey drive. She's doing Dimes Giving Feast, a call to action. I was supposed to call the young lady today. I had so much going on, forgot, but I am going to call her when I get off here because today is the last day. If you want, like, if you have a business and you want to be a sponsor, you can get your, you can call this, the number that's over there. Go and follow Jessica Dime Piece. Y'all know she was a young lady. She's from Memphis, of course, and she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and she's doing a turkey giveaway. But if you want to be like they have vendor and sponsorships. If you want to sponsor, if you want to be a vendor, if you got a business, you want to advertise, like if you sell like earrings or you make little stuff and you want for people to see it, you can call the number that is on the flyer. And today was the last day. I'm getting ready to call. Hold on. I think her name Visha. Where my phone at? I got so many phones. It's ridiculous. Let me see, because I had said that I was gonna put my business logo on. I'll see how much. Let's see, Visha 2136407. It's I wonder if Tamara. Hi, may I speak with Visha? Okay, your phone is breaking up really bad. I think I'm gonna have to hang up and call you back because it's. Oh, okay. Well, I was calling about this. Just it's still breaking up really bad. You can. Okay, I was calling to see. I was inquiring about the sponsorship packages for the Dimes Giving Feast. Yes, I'll text it to you now. Okay. Okay. Well, I will text it over to you. And like I said, I got Jessica was on my podcast, and so I was telling people, I don't know if there's any like I know you all were looking for vendors. I just wanted to know if there was quite a few spaces of still available. Mm-hmm.
Once you send me the email, I'll send you over the sponsorship information, and I'll also send you over the vendor information.
Okay. All right. And I will send you my email address. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. I got to thinking about, I was like, I got a business, and I was like, I think I could get she says, thank you all for welcome and love. Missy, thank you. I was like, I could send my business logo. I could pay for some sponsorship and send my business logo. So I'm gonna see how much it costs. But you all, the number is 901-213-6407. So if you got a business, that's a good way for people to see your business when you pay to have your logo, because she get ready to send me their packages now. When you pay to have like your logo up there on the wall or something like that, that's a good way to advertise your business. It's a form of advertisement, and it also supports what Jessica has going on. Okay. So I thought about that. I was like, hell, I got a business. Let me see how much her packages are. So the number to call is 901-213-6407. And the young lady's name is Visha. Okay. That is what is on there. She'll be giving out turkeys at Soulsville. Is it Soulsville? At the Collaboratory, Memphis Slim Collaboratory, Soulsville. And it is on the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving, okay? From 12 until 5, okay? Wednesday from 12 to 5. So if you're in Memphis, go over there and support Jessica. If you got a business, support the movement and get your business logo put, whatever they do as far as the sponsorship packages. Or if you want to go and be a vendor and you got a business or something, you like to set up and sell your stuff. Hey, pay for a space and go sit out there and sell your things, okay? Anyway, shout out to Jessica for doing her thing. She's a Memphian too, and she was over at Hamilton. She says that her mother taught Young Dolph at Hamilton. Her mother is a teacher, and or is a retired teacher, and she was over there at Hamilton today with Jessica, and I'm very proud of Jessica. I think Jessica is going to do some great things. I think she could really like help some young ladies, within this city. I think she really can. So I look forward to working more with Jessica. Her husband, yes, her husband graduated from Hamilton, and her husband went on to the NBA. Sean Williams. So shout out to Jessica. Yep, shout out to Jessica. Anyway, y'all. Did anybody else want to come up? I mean, you can come up. I'll be on. Let's see. I'll stay on for, that'll be, yeah, if I stay on for like 20 more minutes, 25 more minutes, that'll be 2 hours almost. I got to get off and I got to do a assignment of social studies. I don't know why I call it social studies. Remember history, and when we was in school, it wasn't called history. It was called social studies. Social studies. Which is weird. Social studies. Ooh. Oh, I haven't put my dinner on. I'm doing cream of. Hey, Monica! Montica! Yeah, I saw today when I was over in I had to go over to the Central Records. And when I walked in, it was a young lady that was standing up there, and she looked at me. She said, Tamara. I said, yeah, you must look at the podcast. She said, yeah. She said, my name is Tamara too. She come in here as Tamara Stovo, I believe. Yeah. I had to go over there to pick up some paperwork. He's just shout out to, oh Lord. Moneybag won't get the opportunity to overshadow anything on this channel, child. But hey, I'm glad he giving out Turkish, child. I got a taste for homemade fried apples tonight. Ooh, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I told my daughters and I'm talking about, they already got my gifts because I asked for a cake mixer with the glass cake mixing bowl because I want to start baking cakes for fun, and I'm gonna put it on the show. And but I'll be figuring out how to do it. And I saw a juicer. So I was in Sam's and I was looking at Sam's. I was in Sam's and they was just putting the oranges, just like they was putting the oranges in this big juicer, and the whole oranges wasn't cutting it or nothing. It was just juicing the oranges. And so they were selling the orange juice, like pure orange juice, organic. It was too much though. I had gotten some, and I got up there. I was like, do I want to pay $11 for a small little thing of orange juice? And I thought about, so I called my daughters. I was like, the other thing that I want for Christmas is I want a juicer. And I can start juicing like everything. My apples, I can make my own apple juice, my own orange juice. That's what I want. I know. Yes, Ebony, cooking with Tamara. It's so much stuff that I want to do. I'm getting back to my missing persons shows. But y'all, 2026 is going to be a festive year. It is. It's going to be a festive year. So a year filled with festivities. Oh, let me send her my email address so she can go ahead and see how I be forgetting stuff because I have so much going on. What phone did I call her from? Okay, Cypress. They want to be dogs so bad. I know, right? They ain't got it though. They just ain't got it. Long live young Dolph, the paper route boss. They know they was wrong. They embarrassed our whole city when they went and did that. Had that boy killed. And they out of the city. They wrong. Okay, I'll put it back in my purse. Hey, Cecilia.
Well, hello there, Miss Tamara. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's been going on with you?
Working.
That's what I figured.
And playing with your little buddy.
He is big.
Yes, he is. And he loves to eat.
Well, he already gonna be giant like his daddy.
Well, my youngest son is short, but he gonna probably be tall like my oldest son, like just 6'6". He's big. He's big. Yeah, he's big. So, well, how's you going today? How's your day going?
It's been going good. It's been going really good.
I'm gonna start calling you Miss Nancy Grace in a minute, huh? Go on, girl.
You know what's something? A lot of people didn't like Nancy Grace. What's up, Stan G? What's up, Stan G? Stan the man.
Oh boy, on the radio show tonight. Oh boy.
Who you talk about?
Cypress. He's trying to get. He said drop the link.
Oh, I dropped it.
Where is he at? Lost.
What's up, Stan G?
Oh my.
What's going on?
Well, you already see what's going on. You ain't seen that song I just put out?
No, what song you just put out?
Man, you gotta go listen to Gangsta Matrix. Man, you gotta go listen to the Gangsta Matrix.
That's the name of the song, The Gangsta Matrix?
Exactly. You gotta go listen to that song. Matter of fact, go get that song right now. Pull that song on, man.
Well, it's on your channel?
It's on YouTube though. It ain't on my channel. It's on Pop Austin channel.
It's on Papa Austin. Papa Austin ain't gonna strike at me, is it?
No, they ain't gonna strike you on this channel. No. They ain't gonna strike you anyway. They won't know you.
Okay. It says Stan G turns up on Honeycomb. Okay, so that's not it. So
it's just a full song. Stan G, Gangsta Matrix.
was it a live? When did they put it up?
It's a real deal song. They just got like 250,000 views on YouTube. I dropped it on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Yup, my birthday was the other day. Yup.
I know, but I'm looking for it. Tell me, I'm gonna have to let you see it so you can tell me which one it is.
Yeah, it's the one like a cartoon on that joint.
Throwing bottles. So would it be on the shorts or no? Let's see. Did they upload it or was it a live?
Man, it's a video. It look like the one that, no, it ain't the one at the top. It look like that one, but I think it's the second row, third one. Ain't it? Oh, I can't see myself.
Oh, Gangsta Matrix. This it right here. I think this it. That's it.
This a real song. You gotta bump this.
OG double D, man, he took the biggest cross. When young dog died, the whole city took a loss. Quick set the plate with the dreams of being a boss. Dream gangsters in his matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. This the gangster matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. I'm so on right now, I can cut a sucker off. Gucci did got it, cause Keisha ran a play. He flipped it on the world on some shit about a day. Keisha fucking got it, Gucci said they ain't solid. After I fuck a nigga bitch, and he told the world about it. Gucci mad about a bitch, so he thinking about a hit. So he came to Memphis and he got up in the mix. Young dog was a player, young mom came around. He ordered up the killers cause he feeling like a clown. Dog love Gucci, but Gucci then love dog. And his feelings about the women, this how gang got crossed. You hollering out Atlanta, sissy bitches, stop stitching. Sucker home from Memphis, where them triggers fingers in. Locked in the H-Town, on some huddling shit. I got locked up in Dallas, so I can't trust a bitch. In LA with no dropper, hollering, fuck Coochie, man. Fuck Bill Milk, ain't that cheesy nigga lying. I'm pimping up in Oakland with E4 that emotion. Shout out to my people, even though my family broken. Bay Area life too short, shop open. I spoil my damn self if you think a nigga joking. Yo, got it here, Gucci mine and Gucci got dog. Who dirty in a mix, cause he played the game off. OG double D, man, he took the biggest cross. When young dog died, the whole city took a loss. Quick set the plate with the dreams of being a boss. There's some gangsters in his matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. This the gangster matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. I'm so on right now, I can cut a sucker off. If you say your name for niggas, tell the truth, I'll stretch you. That's some sneaky snake shit. Run, I let them bullets catch you. Throwing ballers at Gorilla, cause she played the game raw. Taking pictures with a dog right before they knock them out. 21 Savage really taking webby shit. You a hoe for Amber Rose, cut out all that heavy shit. Speaking of that heavy shit, Black Youngster ain't made a hit. Throwing out on crossed out what you get. His top 5, but style start hate. I get high, but your shit outdated. Your shit dry, and ain't nobody wait. I'm so high, boy, I'm talking shit to say. God had lost his brother, shots fired by his mother. I don't really think you trust him. Do you really think you love him? They say it's all the play to get them niggas out of trouble, but the word on the street stop who really busts his bubble. Yo, got it here, Gucci mine and Gucci got dog. Who dirty in a mix, cause he played the game off. OG double D, man, he took the biggest cross. When young dog died, the whole city took a loss. Quick set the plate with the dreams of being a boss. There's some gangsters in his matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. This the gangster matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. I'm so on right now, I can cut a sucker off. Oh my.
All right then.
All right, now you got that young Jeezy beating it back, huh? Them boys.
I see you, Stangy. I see you.
Got a nice beat.
McName Ray says Stangy snapped on that joint.
He showed.
I wonder who did that visual.
Right.
What's going on?
Miss Betty said she
Yeah,
Cypress, you sound like baby looked at that. You sound like baby looked at that when he was at that verses.
right. With Master P in them, body. Body. One thing he did was Mia X in the background phone to break it down.
What's up, Cypress? What's going on?
Man, what's going on with y'all tonight?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's going on with
you,
Cypress? Going on, Cypress?
I'm just chilling, y'all. I'm just chilling. Just had to come through, see what's going on.
Yeah, see what's going on tonight.
Yeah.
On that
Shout
Monday
out to
night.
Sandy. Oh, he said Pop Austin did the visual. Okay.
Really, that's good.
That
That's
was
a nice visual.
Mm-hmm.
It look alright. What's up, Stan
No, that
G?
was a nice visual. That was a nice
It
visual.
really was. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
just caught the little ad part because I was trying to come up.
hello,
It
that
don't
big.
take that long to come.
What up, though?
I
what
had
up? What up, Stan G? What's going on, man?
he had that on Young Jeezy beat going on. Them boys.
Yeah, Pop Austin did that. He did that. I gotta give it to him. He did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out. I was trying to catch Stan G. He went down quick.
I didn't even know Stan G had hopped down. He came right up and jumped right down. I guess he just he came over to tell me to play his video. He hopped down. I thought he was gonna stay up and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I
Stan
sure
G,
was.
come back up. What was the Stan G? Stan G, come back up? What was the motivation behind the song and the video?
All right, come on back up.
Y'all asking the wrong questions, man.
What's the right question?
Come on, Cyphers, give us the right words to say.
No, I was trying to see. I was trying to see why Zilla was on Stan G head.
Here
Really,
he is. Here he is.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Stan G, what
Look,
going on?
a lot of these niggas soft.
Hey
I'm
man,
so on right now. I can cut a sucker off.
hey
Zilla
man,
over with.
hey Stan G, why Zilla went at you for?
Cause it's over with for that nigga. It's over with for that nigga, bro. It's over with. I'm so on right now. I can cut a sucker off. For real.
Hey man, why you tell that? What made you come out and say Big Juke slaps Zilla?
Cause that's the truth. That nigga slapped that nigga, man. Niggas ain't slapping me in the city, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But Zay getting smacked in the city. But the song really was about Tamara. That John was just, I'm just tired of folks lying, bro. We gotta keep it all the way real. Gucci Mane really got dog killed. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. The motivation.
Why you feel like he got him killed?
Because it trickled down. Gucci, it's trickled down in the city. Everything trickled
Mm-hmm.
down from that situation with that girl. That girl
Mm-hmm.
that got it beef made Gucci start acting funky and coming to sign everybody in the city, from the young mob cats to the young dogs, to get back and got it. Got it really just hit the broad and did what he talk about in songs. After I hit a nigga broad, that what he talk about. That was his first single. So that what he was doing, you know what I'm talking about? And Gucci couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. And then the girl, you know what I'm talking about, was her pimping so strong, now that man lost himself. He ain't even sign Gucci no more. Let's keep it real. So Gucci really had the money and the influence to trick the city to really like showing him too much love. You know what I'm talking about? And it turned bad for Memphis.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Stan G, I'm gonna step in and tell you this. I remember a long time ago, I'm from Detroit, and I remember a long time ago, Gucci wanted to roll with the BMF, and Meech didn't trust him.
Exactly.
Meech did not trust Gucci at all. Gucci Mane.
Gucci always sending folks out in the wrong direction. Even when he
Right.
was in the studio with Rocco, and he was like, "Man, Nas ain't got one of these cars. Man, Nas fucked up now." I'm like, nah, you gonna like Gucci been dissing folks, so the real got to come out about him too. Though. We ain't picking and choosing who we want to lose. We gonna keep it real about everything. And with Dolph's situation, like
That was
Dolph
foul.
love that man. Dolph love that man.
That
You know
was
what I'm talking
foul.
about? Yeah, he love that man. So of course Gucci gonna gas it up. You know what I'm talking about? He gonna gas it up because he's so mad about the female. He try to trick the world talking about this is a date. No, he was about that female, but he was in his feelings. He's still in his feelings right now.
So let me ask you this: so why you think Dolph was saying then that Gotti was calling the police on him and Gotti was mad at him about not signing? So Gotti wasn't really mad at him.
No, Gotti really mad at him because they beefing. Now they beefing on another level. Every time Gucci sent somebody, it Gotti what he do? Shoot him. he gonna get him shot or something like that. Let's keep it real. Even from the OG Boo Dirty situation, that wasn't about like that situation blew up even more because the Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Because they went over there and signed with Gucci. Your mom was over there with Gucci at first. You know what I'm saying? Gucci was doing a lot of foul stuff. You know what I'm saying? About coming to the city, getting all the folks from the other side to go. You know what I'm saying? Go and got it. So got it was mad for real. Of course he mad. I'ma
What that
show these
what
niggas.
what
I'ma
that
show
what
these
that
niggas.
what that what you saying is true.
Yeah.
I'ma show these niggas. This how Memphis nigga gonna be like, okay, you send a nigga for my city, I'ma show that. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what going on. He had to keep on showing niggas. Gucci kept on sending, you know what I'm talking about, sending folks at him in certain type of ways because he ain't really want to tell the truth to the world. Like, man, I'm still mad at them, man. But I can't do nothing about it. So I'm just feeling make him look bad any way I can. So see, Dolph was just a player. And so he like, man, I didn't hear this guy on there. So it's escalating at this point. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
He did want to Doc to sign his record label CMG, and Doc told him no because the way he dissed his other artists. He said, well, I'm gonna give
Exactly.
you right. And then he turned down Jay-Z.
Yeah, and Zilla coming out talking about Dolph throwing him under the bus because Kenny Money wanted to no jumper and said like he was like, man, what they were like, what's up with why Zilla fell out? Basically, he was like, you gotta ask his people. So that's why he just went it off on the weekend interview. I'm just putting everything together probably less than 30 minutes. Like I'm seeing that job now. Oh, that's why he was mad because the paper
Well,
route
let
don't
me
mess
ask
with
you
him.
this, Stangy. So do you think that Gotti was the one that had Dolph killed?
Yeah.
It was a big ball of fire. Everything trickled down into the Dolph situation. Like everything, you know what I'm talking about? It was jealousy behind it. He blowing up too fast. Gucci, he chilling with Gucci. Gucci already on a major record label. That's why Dolph was so hot. Because man, when you know he using Gucci power at that point, because Gucci pushing him because he dropping disses about Gotti. You know what I'm talking about? So he didn't need no record label because Gucci was already on the record label. You know what I'm talking about? But Gucci really didn't mess with Dolph like that. He messed with Dolph for that situation. That's why he signed everybody in Memphis. He was signing everybody in Memphis, folks even from Gotti Hood. You know what I'm talking about? Like for real,
Mm-hmm.
for real. He was really getting real with that situation because he was hating on Gotti so tough and Gotti started hating on Dolph because, you know what I'm saying, Dolph started being a player and doing things. And you know what I'm talking about? Everybody getting on each other's skin to everything bust. You know what I'm talking about? That's just
Why
what
why
going
you
on.
why you feel like Gotti in your song? Because you just said it in your song. Why you think he know what happens to his brother?
Nah, I said the streets. I said the streets. But I'm not saying the streets. They say it's a play too, though. I heard that before. The street says a play, but you know, and I heard folks say, you know what I'm saying, who they thought it really was. You know what I'm saying, to get up out this situation. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying, to get them niggas out of trouble. You know what I'm talking about. So you know, a lot of folks got out of trouble, like got out of situations in our face. You know what I'm talking about, in our face. So that's gonna forever like hunt the city. You know what I'm talking about. Like everybody know that like it was something behind this situation that's bigger than eyes can see. Too many big lawyers coming in effect and too many folks absent on the biggest day of their life. Why you gonna be absent in court on the biggest day of your life? You know what I'm talking about? Like you gotta think about all this stuff. So, you know, it's more to me than you know, oh my
Mhm.
for
So
real.
when you say it was a play, I guess I'm trying to so what does it was a play mean?
To get them niggas out of trouble, everything somebody had to file to make the other niggas get out of trouble. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
That's
okay. So
exactly
you
what it
saying
is.
you believe Juke was taken out so that the people above him wouldn't get in trouble?
Exactly. To get all them niggas out of trouble. Because Zook would have been around, you know, they probably don't think he would have you know what I'm saying? He would have held it down. You know what I'm saying? About? Like he could have pointed fingers on the whole situation. So he had to, you know, somebody had to take a foul. Like Nia and Straight Drop really took the foul for quit. You know what I'm saying? But how they put it, everybody know the real. You know what I'm talking about?
You said who took a file for quit?
Like the Nia nigga, and the straight drop nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight drop, that nigga tried to snitch. Well, Nia snitched in front of everybody. They
Yeah.
said he was trying to snitch. You know what I'm saying? In the paperwork or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'll end up snitching like Dolph said when niggas when a nigga holler gang gang gang. When he go to jail, they're gonna tell on the whole gang. That's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Mm.
Man, for real. RP there, man. Man, y'all
Yeah,
already
rest
know
in
what's
peace
going
to him.
on.
I hate that happen. I do. I hate it happen.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but the truth gotta get out here, man, because a lot of these folks faking like turkey bacon. Ain't did nothing for it, dog. Gucci ain't did nothing but that one song and they'll get him more money. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, he ain't been showing no love to Dolph in the city. He dropped everybody from the city. You know what I'm saying? He trying to use many folks now. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep his thing going. Now he eyeing on like Pooh Shiesty and that little movement right there. You know what I'm saying? Like he banking on that. He been
Mm-hmm.
banking on Memphis
There's a
for a
lot of
long
people's
time.
anticipating Pooh Shiesty getting out.
Yeah, he
I
don't
think
Yeah,
I
need no Gucci.
I
He
think
don't,
I think I think he's trying to get away from Goose.
I think so too. I ain't
he
gonna
is.
lie.
To get away
Yeah,
from, you
cause
don't
he
want.
ain't dropped no music. He's trying to get away from Goose.
No, he
He,
trying to get away from dude. Dude ain't nothing
yeah.
but holding nigga back. Everybody who signed with dude end up getting locked up or something happened. He ain't got nothing popping but Pooh Shiesty probably for the last 5 years.
That's why he waiting for him to get out of jail, killing everybody else off. That's for Pooh Shiesty.
For real, waiting on Pooh Shiesty.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Cause he whack as hell now. Let's keep it real. He he can't make a hit for nothing.
He can't even hit a slot machine the way he can.
But you see how that girl handling him though. That's why he acting like that. She got that mind sedated in some type of way.
Well, you
Cause
know,
he,
Nicki Minaj put him on blast. You know that, don't you?
how she do that?
You put Gucci Man wife on the time when she's copying off of her. You hear her going off for the past. Well, she shut down now for the past couple of weeks. She went off on Gucci Man wife. Went off on Jay-Z. She went off on everybody. Yeah,
I
gotta
seen
get,
she was going on a little rant, y'all.
she was going off.
Cause
Mm-hmm.
she know she falling off too. Yeah, it's
Yep.
time to go and go on. It's time to set the world on fire, man.
I
While
tell
we
everybody,
holding it.
attention. Don't listen to the message. Listen to the messenger. Listen to the message. The messenger is giving you. You gotta
Yeah, I
listen
feel
to.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But
What's
y'all, that
up,
what it
Magnay
is.
Maze? So Stangy, how many views you got? Let me see how many views you got on this one already.
On the one on YouTube, that just got uploaded on my birthday. But the one on Instagram, we
Mhm.
doing numbers on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We going crazy right now. And that just
So
ain't. I'm talking about on all the content.
are you signing like doing music up under Papa Austin Media?
Nah, I just woke up one day and we was on that type of level, and I was like, man, I'm finna put this joint out. Cause I was just freestyling some shit, and then I was like, this shit hard as hell. But like, I just like, I'm put
That's some
real
good
smooth. Like,
freestyling you had going on.
oh yeah,
It
they
sound
no
good.
crazy.
It sound good.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, that's what I started off doing. Though a lot of folks just forget I've been doing so much stuff. Yeah, but I wasn't gonna do it. At least I'm gonna do it right and have another twist to it.
That means you're gonna be on that no limit tour, huh? No limit and cash money tour, huh?
Nah, we
Doing your
gonna do
thing.
something new. We gonna do something new, man. We doing something new now. Shout out to them boys. Don't shout out to New Orleans boys. But we doing something new in Memphis right now. We got the world right now. The world watching us. For real.
Well, I hope everybody can get along and collab and not get because that spirit of jealousy resides over Memphis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody got to stay out for
Ever,
away. Going to my
oh,
new
Yeah,
location.
it's Memphis.
Yeah.
ever since Dolph got killed, all hell done broke loose. It's like you killed the Messiah. Cause the
It been here. It been hell in Memphis way so then.
Yeah. So, Sanji, is there anybody you want to work with that you would work with from Memphis, like rap with?
I already work with everybody, man. Not
I'm
in
talking about
Memphis.
do a few like a
No.
feature.
No. These niggas ain't finna tell the truth. He folks in the gangster matrix. So I'm just gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna
Hmm.
do it a different type of way. Every time. Every time. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is right now. I'm gonna tell you people the truth. And a lot of folks scared to say the truth. Now y'all see everybody doing, you know what I'm saying? I inspired a lot of folks from Memphis. I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of folks. These folks real killers. Now they pulling the Stan G move. You know what I'm saying? Like they out here trying to sit in front of the cameras now. You know what I'm talking about? And they be calling
Who
me
you
talking to me.
talking about?
You
Who you
said what?
talking about, Stangy? Who you talking about?
Like these folks, niggas see that dude over there who just beat that case, man. You know what I'm talking about? He trying to be another Stan G. Yeah, I see what's going on. Like, but it ain't gonna happen like
So,
it gonna happen
so,
to me.
so you is so you
Yeah.
think you trying to be another Stan G?
Come on, man. Who brought him in the game, bro? Who brought him in this shit? He never seen the internet since Stan G put him on the internet, bro. So he was watching me back then. I was telling y'all, I was like, bro, he watching all the everywhere I be. He watching. He gonna listen to this right now. He bobbing his head to the song the whole time. Bobbing his motherfucking head, to it, bro. Like, ooh, that's the hard.
Is it
He
is
got to be
it is
saying.
it is it any way that y'all can come to a resolution and squash whatever it is y'all got going on?
I thought y'all had squashed that beef.
There's some gangsters in the matrix, but a lot of these niggas soft. For real, for real.
Damn, I'm getting ready to step down. I got a client. I got a call right now. I'll holler with y'all. Y'all have a nice
Okay,
day.
Cecilia, talk to you
So,
later.
Bye bye. Bye
Well,
bye.
I thought y'all had squashed that Stangy.
like, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I don't hate nobody. You know what I'm talking about? But when you wrong, you wrong. And I'm gonna speak on when you wrong. If you get mad, I'm speaking on when you wrong. It is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't no sucker either though. But I'm gonna tell the
Mm-hmm.
truth. You know what I'm talking about? In my eyes, I'm gonna tell the truth. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but people gonna feel a certain type of way, and that's why I said everything I felt in that joint. All of them can feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying?
So
We really doing this for real. I ain't playing with it. I ain't playing at all. I'm dead
so
serious.
so you think he over there jamming your music like right now?
Man, that might listen to that song and say, "Woo, that's your heart." You know what I'm saying? I know you heard the song. I know. I know.
Well, how many times you think he listened to it already
But I'm
yet
telling you the
again?
truth, bro. No big drop of exclusive, bro. Got his manager hit me up and said, "Man, you crazy, bro." He was tripping. He was laughing, bro. He was like, "Bro, you funny, bro. You crazy though." Yeah, everybody heard that song, bro. Everybody heard that song, bro. Niggas in the feds, niggas, stupid Duke said, "Man, that song hard, do hard." You know, he said back out.
What?
Yeah, everybody heard that
What?
song.
Oh, you be
What?
talking to stupid dude?
Yeah, I told some,
How you
I
doing?
told like, he don't know, for real, for real. Like, he finna get out there, John. Free stupid dude, though. Like, a lot of stuff that'll come to the forefront, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get out there, John. But yeah, those folks in the
Mm-hmm.
field, that was leading to that, John, to be honest, before I dropped it. That's why I dropped it like I dropped it so quick. Like, forget I'm dropping on my birthday for the whole jump. But I just dropped on Instagram. That jump going crazy. It was going crazy. On
It's a
Facebook and
hard beat. Who
Instagram.
did the beat? Who produced it?
It's one of my little dudes on the internet. Like, I mess with him though.
Oh,
I
he
mess
he
with
did
him.
a hard beat.
Yeah, he cold with it. He cold with it. But yeah, the Gangsta Major, man, we come with a whole project. A whole project. Like, I'm finna break it down and get a lot of folks out the Gangsta Major, bro. 'Cause a lot of these folks still faking like turkey bacon. Y'all seen Quick crying and stuff like that at first, and then when he got out the situation, then he just jumped on the internet and jumped hard. I said, dang. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. You know, but when you're in a situation, folk be praying to God. So it's like, folk got to get out of the guys to make it, because anything come back and spank you just because you think you got out of a situation. Like, you know, energy don't die, though. Energy don't die.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But do
And
you
Mm-hmm.
that's
think? Do you think? I would love to see you and No Love make some music though.
oh, yeah. But see, they thought I ain't have it, though. I was telling them a long time ago, but I got it. I got it. I just had to I had to make some room real quick to put it up in the space, in the right space.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it gotta make sense though. I ain't gonna just be making those songs and stuff like that. Like, it gotta make sense, you know what I'm saying? It gotta go with the project. Cause I ain't gonna just, you know what I'm saying, like nobody mind down the gangsta major. Like, come on, man. Like, a lot of these folks be faking. You know what I'm saying? It sound good. It sound good, but I know the truth. These boys don't be really living what they rapping. It's only a few of them, man. You got some couple dudes in the city that really were living what they rapping and had the city scared. And but a lot of these folks don't be moving like that. They try and get that pressure up off them. A lot of these boys got too much money to even stay in that type of field.
But Quinn seemed to be doing well on doing the podcasting.
Yeah. Of course, look at who his name. He coming behind dog. Come on, this. Of course, he gonna keep doing good until he ain't doing good at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's how things go. Like, cause that name by itself, that jacket he put on, he gotta wear that jacket forever. So even if he get millions, it's still like living like in a great situation. Like because he gotta look over his shoulder for the rest of his life. It's like he ride with a brick every day. He never gonna take that Johnny and go tuck it nowhere. He just ride with bricks every day. You know how they'll feel if you ride with bricks every day?
Heavy.
Like heavy. That's a load. That's a major load. So at the same time though, is you happy with it though? You know what I'm saying? Is you happy with it? Cause everybody get to that point like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. I'm tired of looking on my shoulder. But when you gotta do it, you gotta do it. And that's what situation he's stuck in. So it's a cold gold world, it's a cold gold game, but it's real though. But y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to y'all though, man. I'm finna get up out this, my big love and all this above, man. Oh
All
man.
right,
We
shout
ain't
out to
stopping
you,
it all
Stangy.
night,
Thank you
y'all.
for coming up.
You already know it's all love, man. Just hit me up, I'm coming back for sure.
Okay, all right. I appreciate that.
All right.
All right. Shout out to Memphis's own Stan G. Shout out to him for coming up tonight. Because you don't see him on a lot of podcasts other than Pop Austin. He came up tonight and talked for a little while. So shout out to him. That's a nice song he got. Mm-hmm. I tell you. Miss Betty said she love it. It started raining today,
It
just as
look
I
like
was leaving work. Huh?
it look like it about to rain down here. I hope it do this.
I'm trying to see what's the weather gonna look like for the next few days. What's today? Monday or Tuesday?
I think Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
It looks like it's gonna rain. Might rain tomorrow. It's gonna rain Thursday and Friday.
Y'all moderator gotta stop all that hating in the chat, man.
My moderators don't be doing no hating. What you talking about, Cypress?
No, I was dude just came in here with his opinion. They get clean mad. Actually, he was telling some truth. Y'all can't be getting mad, man. Just because the people ain't got the same opinion as y'all.
Well,
And
maybe
dude actually knew.
was the person being disrespectful?
No, he wasn't. He was just dropping some facts.
We don't know if it was facts or not.
I know what he was talking about. I know exactly what he was talking about. He wasn't being disrespectful. Y'all gotta quit being bullies, moderator.
My moderators ain't no bullies.
Hey, shout out to them Steelers.
To who?
To my Pittsburgh Steelers on yesterday.
To the Tennessee Titans. Y'all, I don't know why y'all trade so much.
I'm not a Tennessee Titans fan. I ain't never
Yeah,
been a
y'all
Tennessee fan.
traitors.
Oh, I ain't I ain't never not like none except for the Tennessee sign on the way up out there. Move. That other thing always happen, man.
Y'all some traitors. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all support every team but Tennessee Titans.
And Memphis Tigers, sorry ass, don't forget them too.
Oh, now you really out of line on that one.
Hey, I can't help Penny can't coach. That ain't my fault.
Penny, one of the best coaches out there. You out your mind.
Penny can't coach. Okay, he get top talent because he was in the NBA. He can't coach it.
Yeah, this is a DJ Squeaky beat, I think. I want you. Did you see? Was you on here the other day with Pretty Tony? You sent me that, didn't it?
Again, when Pretty Tony was mad at Squeaky.
I hope Squeaky give him a little bit of something.
Yeah, so he can get out the 10. Well, I'm gonna tell the truth, but I can't help it.
Like that song.
Nick,
Mark
Nick,
and Whitehead.
Nick, Nick. Do that still shit, more than 10, yeah. Shit. Fuck Nick. Shit. Yeah. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Shout out to Young Dog.
Yeah.
Man, what it do, man? T? What it do,
What's
sight?
up?
Age what part of it?
Man, just chilling. Just chilling. Been
Shout
a
out to
long
Stan G
Monday.
for coming up.
Yo, Gotti had Gucci and Gucci got dog. Shout out to Stan G.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Stan G.
Bitch,
That
it
was
been
the
a long
and,
time.
that
I
was
ain't
the
get ready. I ain't even get ready to tell no stories. I'm gonna be looking to see when Quet gonna upload. I'm
upload
gonna
what?
be looking to see when Quet gonna upload. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. He be on. He lurks at night. He come, he might respond to Stan G.
He might.
He might not because he hadn't been responding to Stan G lately, had he?
No. And that's why I asked Andrew why Zed Zilla was on his helmet.
Y'all been rocking out. Me, T, you and Sight been rocking out. I listened to y'all live last night. Y'all rocked out.
Cypress ain't no good. Cypress low down.
Hey man, shout out to Zed. Zed, you cold nigga for that.
Why is Zilla messing with Stan G? What Stan G do to him?
What Stan G said, a big juke slapped Zed Zilla. Zed Zilla felt some type of way about it and went got the picture and put it out, and everybody ran each other up on Facebook. Well,
Yeah.
I do blog work, so I had no other choice but to see it.
Man, we knew somebody. We knew they cut Zilla water off years ago, man. When they seen his ass riding around Orange Mountain, a Jeep Cherokee. I said, "What the hell?" Real
Yeah, man.
talk.
I seen that picture. I was like, get up, Stan G. Get up.
Oh man, hey, you know, hey, Stan G woke up and he found that niche, man. He found that niche.
Yeah, he went made the song. Yeah,
Look,
he said,
Chocolate said she's seen 3 videos about the slap.
Man,
I don't know that.
I was scrolling through my reel one day. I seen that damn that video with Stan G dropped. Man, I said, damn, Stan G done made a cartoon. Snap.
Oh,
That's a hard little song though. I like the beat.
Stan G said, Big Juke slapped Zilla, but Zilla didn't say he was lying. He just, I'm just saying, that's what I see, Zed. Don't be mad at me. You ain't say he was lying.
Damn.
You just want to put the picture out, Zed, so we don't know.
Is it a
Damn.
real? Is it a picture or is it a video?
It was a picture.
Is it a real picture? Who put the picture out?
And Zed put it back out.
So Zed Zilla put the picture out.
Mm-hmm. It's a picture everybody's seen of Stan G though.
And it's a picture of Juke slapping Zilla.
Nah, probably.
No, it was a picture of Stan G sleep.
Sleep on the float.
Yeah, sleep on the floor, taking a nap on the floor.
Man, Wicked says Zed, man, Zed ran off about 40, 50,000, man.
And G said Big Juke sleep, man. So that ain't made to put more icing on the cake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what that man ain't finna smack you for shaking Kia Shine hand, man. I'ma smack you. You run off with that 40,000. I see you in the club, and then you try to ease on off. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. I believe.
Hey, this what I don't like about it. I'm gonna keep it 100. You'll get mad at Stan G for saying that you got slapped by a big drip when nobody can prove it. But we can say, hey man, did you take the 40 or 50,000? You can get mad at him and go with Vicky.
No, yeah, man, yeah. You know, I know how Wicked is. He that type. He gonna address it like Sean Cotton to be addressing his little interviews and stuff. He be addressing shit. It just he keep that little smirk on that face and shit. Yeah, Wicked something serious with his. He doing the thing though. Nah, that was a good interview though with him and Zed Zilla for real. That was a great interview. You know what I'm saying? Like he just let it know what it was. Like, you know, he rocked with Dolph, he rocked with certain people in the city, and he looked at it like, man, hey, that's on Big Homie and them, that's they business. You feel me? But you know, when you on that side, you on that side. That's just what it is.
I tell you. Stan
Yes.
G, I'm the Stan G funny though. Stan G,
And G standing on 10. He standing
yeah,
on
he's stand
10.
on
And
10.
then
He
and
do.
then the way like we been known like how it's all been set up with the Gucci Mane situation, but I mean Gucci protected in a way, but it's like, bro, like which it's like what he gonna do? Like you gonna retire? Or, man, what? It's like, but it's like shit. You know, it's like he hanging on or something. It's like he hanging on. Even though he got money, Gucci got money. It's just like he hanging on though. Like, bro, go on, retire and take your ass on. You might well Gucci need to retire at this point. He had a LeBron. Look, Gucci Mane is a LeBron situation. Just go
But
on,
you
let
can't
it go.
retire when you can't retire when you got a high maintenance woman that run you in your household.
Ooh, and he on meds. Ooh, yeah. He locked down right now. He locked down. That's why I say he need to retire, man. Shit. He needs to go on be I don't know, a dad. He down there, grandpa, without the grandkids. I don't know, man. I know he got an older boy. Shit, down there, in his 20s. Shit, Gucci need to go on, just man, sit it on down, man, and invest and have something else going. You know, I don't know. Go on, give the record label. If Pooh Shiesty leave, he need to go on, just kill it. Just go on, just stop the way he doing.
I think Pooh Shiesty holding out trying to get away from him.
Yeah. Old Pooh Shiesty, man. He came home. He came home. Man, he staying out the way. That's good. Max B came home, ain't been home yet, Miss T. God damn, the old head, the OG nigga Max B came home, ain't went home yet. Shout out to Max B.
Went home.
Max B, the little, the old head from New York, man, used to rap with Jim Jones and them. He came home here, all of them showed him love. That nigga ain't went home yet. That nigga been balling. Shout out to Max B. I like, we can't, I ain't trying to congratulate a nigga for coming home doing time, but, it do be good to see a nigga do all that damn time, come home, you kept it solid, whatever, and you go on about your life. You feel me? That's, shit, especially doing 16, 20 years. Shit.
Wack gonna be coming out with some work. Like, Wack come out.
Wack should have been a correctional officer or something. Shit, the way he be moving, he should have been a correctional or CO. Miss T, how you been doing though? You been good?
Yeah, I've been good. I have.
That's
I've been
good.
really good. I ain't been on here as much. I try to get on every day though. I don't be on here a whole lot. When I get on,
Yeah.
today is one of the first days I've been on during the week for over 2 hours. So, because I think we stayed on pretty good while yesterday, didn't we, Cypress? Because I got on late yesterday.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
watched that. I watched y'all whole live last night. Well,
It
I
was
wasn't.
it was
I wasn't
fun.
on there. I woke up that morning. I had watched that joint. I was cutting my hair and shit. I was getting ready and shit. I was like, "Damn, they out there talking. They out there talking that shit." You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all popping y'all doing y'all thing. But yeah.
Yeah, Stan G done came up tonight. Stan G
Me
hilarious.
too. You
So
be
he
bringing them
doing his
out.
thing.
You be
That
bringing
Stan
them
G do
out.
his thing. He
Hey,
be doing
look.
his thing.
Look, you brought Jessica Dime out. I was just in the cut checking her out. I like, ooh, Jessica Dime. God damn. Man, man, looking at Jessica Dime, man, all I had was club thoughts. Player club thoughts. God damn.
She do kind of put you in the mind of that girl, Ronnie.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about.
When Ronnie was
Man,
younger. Hmm.
Jessica Dime. Well,
Shout out
yeah,
to shout out to
Miss
them.
T made them pop out.
She having her event next Wednesday, so everybody needs to go out. That's what I was just looking at her sponsorships. Go
Man,
out and hey, be a vendor or do a sponsorship or just give.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She was at Hamilton. She was at Hamilton High School today for Douse Day.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hmm.
That's
Shout out,
good.
shout
Her
out to
mother
her.
was a school teacher over there, and she taught young dog.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. She in the city, so well, yeah, she just in the city. Paying her
Mm.
condolences. Man, I miss the city for real. But yeah,
I don't.
yeah, man. Long live dog, man. I miss the city, bro. I ain't gonna
Cypress, you
lie.
ain't even think about coming back,
I ain't
are
gonna
you?
lie. I miss the city, man.
Hell no, I ain't.
You don't be think about coming back?
I be coming back seeing my mama and my sister now.
I done had thoughts about it. Thought about it, but even got close. I was like, man, I don't even want to go with it.
So you like Houston?
Love it.
I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna.
Every time I get close to color, I'm like, I don't want to fuck
I
with
ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, I see how Cypress is, like, it's how you feel about that. Like, once you like elevate, me in my situation, I be going back home and stuff, but moving back, it just depends. Like, it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. But like, I see what you're saying. Once you made it like where we come from, it feel like you made it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you done elevated, you
Yeah,
somewhat
like why,
nice and stuff like.
why go back? Why even mind? Send a postcard, man. You don't go back. No,
He said, "Yeah, go back."
no, you stay out
Yeah,
of that, man.
man.
Once you survive this shit, and you get out of certain situations, the Lord spray you, man. You don't go back. You keep going.
Yeah, you keep going. You go. And if you got family, you go back to see your family. Now
Man,
that's it.
fuck that. I'll call him if I want to find him.
Well, yeah, pros and cons. If you got family, go see them. You go be, you know what I'm saying. But if you ain't got no family, you just out the city. Yeah, you keep it moving. Keep it moving. But around our age, once you, like I said, you in your 30s, me and C Money, hey, you gotta get out the way. You don't need to be young, yo. Come
And I,
on, bro.
and
Man,
I,
niggas gonna, cause sight, when we go back, niggas gonna be like, damn, Ace, what you doing? You all right? You back? You know what I'm saying? They be, you know what I'm saying? You might be back just to see fam, but it just be like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't nothing.
man, keep going back. There might be that fateful day. Stay gone.
Hey, you gonna see your car on the damn tow truck and you gonna be on the news sad. Man, that shit, nah, it don't even be like that though. It just be like, nah, the shit ain't like the city. Nah, you good. It's just if you got that name, you know what I'm saying. You got a big ass name. You in some hot shit, yeah. You don't need for sure go back at all. But other than that, you can go back home, man. You just gotta be.
My
You
my
just got,
personal my personal advice is this, man. When you make it out, you made it out for a reason. Don't go back.
yeah, yeah.
Call them people that you want to check on. Don't go back.
Yeah.
They
Michael Jordan ain't riding in his old ass hood and shit. You know what I'm saying?
hell no, don't go back. I don't give a damn if you got some money. Don't go back. You made it
Yeah.
out for a reason. Don't go back. If you
I
cut
done
that
been
money
back
about the
though.
people you left behind, pick up the phone and
Yeah.
call them, but don't go back.
Yeah. I mean, you got a point. I mean, shit, a lot of people that, you know, man, shit. Key didn't go back to Chicago. You know, he
No,
went to Cali and my brother like that. My brother went to Cali, bro. Said he ain't going back. Cause he in another world. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, bro, you
even
don't.
What part of Cali he in?
he down there in Oakland. He near like Oakland, San Francisco, and them little area right there.
He in the yay
Oh.
area.
He in the
He out
Bay.
there in
He in the
the
Bay. Yeah, he in the Bay.
yay
Yeah, he in the
area.
Bay. Yeah, yeah.
They said it's really bad in Oakland, but well, they say San Francisco too, but they say San Francisco's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with. I know Golden State down there and shit, but
San,
yeah. But I
they
know,
said they said San Francisco was the first in Atlanta.
hell yeah, yeah. That's that hot zone. That's that hot zone.
To stay out of San Francisco.
But shit, certain zone, it's just where the money at. Like you in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Like I got another brother, he in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? It's just like wherever you at, like it's bigger money, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, even me, since I left you know what I'm saying, the city and shit here. Just seeing the White House, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, when you just traveling the world and shit, hell, cause growing up in the South, we done seen Florida, we done seen the beach, you know what I'm saying? We always traveled, my family, we traveled and stuff. So it was like the beach life and ocean life was always like a little normal. But it was like, when you keep traveling and shit, your mind elevate. You know what I'm saying? You really got to surround yourself around the money. Hell, the Chick-fil-A got Christmas lights on it. I'm like, a whole decorating. Like, what the hell? Like, yeah, when you change your area code, certain shit change.
Mm-hmm.
Me T, when you gotta pay tolls to get in certain neighborhoods, and you know what I'm saying, you on the expressway just to get to your neighborhood. Yeah, man. Hey, the money change. So
Yeah,
yeah, I just
yeah, yeah. When you when you gotta pay toll, yeah, like that
man,
how they
just to get home, just to get home.
yeah, you gotta pay them tolls. And a lot of
Man,
life life a whole lot
hey,
different from being a regular nigga.
hey, I see the greed when I be like, ooh, I see the greed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like Chicago divided like this. Like
yeah.
well,
Oh
once you
yeah,
gotta pay
yeah.
them toll, that's a whole different
Oh
ball
yeah, you
game.
paying them toll. Hey, man, I'm telling you, you getting money now. I'm telling you. And it be legit. It be, man, people paying you $100 come drop a load off. It might be a load of groceries. They'll give you $100. Instacart, DoorDash. I'm just saying, money, man, money out here. It ain't no reading, motherfucker. Ain't no food, eat no food, or got a little gas in the car, paying their bill. It's too much money out here. And that
You
what
stay, you
we
staying somewhere. You staying somewhere where you gotta pay them toll to get to the house. Yeah, you in a whole different atmosphere a
I'm
little bit.
telling you, bro. Hey,
That
they be,
shit
hey,
expensive as hell.
man. Yeah, so like it just that's all it be. It really be the bigger money, man. People you put, you know what I'm saying. Memphis, man, we been there for years. I've been there since I was 26. I got it at 26. I'm 31 now. Man, I'm 41, man. I'm unloading truck, 50, 70 a truck. Man, warehouse, they want to warehouse you to death. You feel me? When I got out, I got trade. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I went to school, good school and shit. You know what I'm saying? I pimped the school system. But I'm just saying, far as my certificates, when I got out of Memphis, that's when became a certified plumber, carpenter, and got my damn CPR license in case somebody fall out on the job. Man, shit, Memphis, they want to give you a warehouse job, man.
Yeah.
Slave you to death. For real. Slave you to death. Man, you asking Jesus Christ to give you strength. Just a man, mentee. One time I had to, my last day out there, I unloaded a truck with 3,000 boxes of rubber band. I said, this my last day right here. $50 a truck, I'm gone, man. Nah, man, y'all slaving me.
Right.
Man.
Somebody like
That's
either I'm
exactly
gone,
what it is.
either I'm
What's
gone or somebody finna get robbed. Either way, so my
Yeah,
time is
you
long.
know what I'm saying? And then you get your forklift license and you gotta know how to drive that. But the man on the forklift laughing at the nigga who unloading that truck, man, you know what I'm saying? So man, yeah, they slaving you. Don't worry how they slaving
And they so cocky now, they on the goddamn forklift standing up man.
you.
You got properties in Oakland that's raggedy, cost 600,000.
And some raggedy shit, yeah, that shit be throwing me off. Nah, I know my brother, he like downtown in like a condo like penthouse junk. You know what I'm saying? That junk. I'm
I'm
like,
just
bro, you
saying
should be
that
doing
the
content,
real
bro.
estate is so expensive in California.
Yeah, he paying like 3,500 a month.
Shit. Well, that ain't bad. That ain't too bad.
Yeah, yeah. He make the money though. Bro, make the money. Bro, make the money. My brother make the money. I ain't gonna lie. My brother that be building them, making them billboards and shit. I'm talking about he make the billboards. It's LED. You can watch a movie on that joint. He ain't putting on just no little paper up there. You know what I'm saying? He making 200,000-300,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Torn making 200,000-300,000 a year. Man, that's yeah, bro, making money now. But it's that college though. That's why I say, man, pimp them, man. I tell youth all the time, keep going. Hey, pimp them. You can pimp them schools. You know what I'm saying? To get into them hot seats. Mentee, hell, you get them degrees in biochemistry and science and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that, man. You making 200,000-300,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Shit. But you went to school for 7-8 years though. But you see, school paying for houses, cars, man, shit. That's why I say, man, hey, that's why all the older people you say, man, go to school, go to school. Man, school, man, you know how to pimp that college, man. They giving a check. All right. Why you can get your little money on the side. But yeah, Miss T, it been a
Shout
minute
out
since
to
I
Kenny Money. Kenny Money done been out feeding families all day. Look. Shout out to Kenny Money.
Preach.
for real. Shout out to Eric, all them brother, man. Shout out.
Your bitch house gave up back, go back to lease. Police been on me, so I had to reroute. They get behind me
That's
too.
real.
Honey, ain't none in this world for free. Scrap the tree, I sacrifice trees. Honey, ain't none in this world for free. She better before she gon' charge you a fee. I reach it for
Shout
That's
out to
real.
Kenny
That's
Money.
real. That's real. Shout out to Dolph for paving the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember old head said, man, you see trash on the ground, you don't wait on nobody to pick it up, you pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you lead by example. But it's like, Dolph passing out turkeys and giving back to the community and stuff like that. He influenced others to give back to the community. But I salute anybody, even myself. Like when you
just
up, give
running up
back.
me. Honey, ain't none in this world for free. Scrap the tree, I sacrifice trees. Honey, ain't none in this world for free. She better before she gon' charge you a fee. I reach Just fuck, I need rest for me. Say what you feel, you can't pay for a seat. I looked up the dog, I don't know about me. Had it, tell me y'all nigga just preach. Had made me as I move my teeth. Hang it up, put on my bows in your bitch. Shots gave silent. I been my whole hand on little robber. I got love for the killers and robbers. And I love a bitch shaped like a barber.
Shout out to
Shout
Kenny.
out to Kenny Money, still doing his thing.
For real,
He
man.
giving
For
out
real.
turkeys too and food.
He giving out, man. He giving out whole gift bag. I heard Moneybag was giving out some stuff, passing out some stuff
Yeah,
too.
salute to the
Yeah,
low
he
boy.
he decided he wanted to give out today too. I guess either for Dolph Day or to try to overshadow, but he could never overshadow the king.
Man,
Salute to the
I was
low boy,
listening.
man.
I was listening to y'all talk
Hey,
earlier.
Sherelle.
I hate it all went down, man. I just wish everybody would have stayed out each other way or came together. For real.
Yeah, they are. They're celebrating him today, Sherelle. They are.
Yeah, we back to regular schedule program in the month.
Oh my goodness, boy, you funny
We
as hell.
celebrate him. We celebrate him every day.
Man, it been 4 years. It been 4 years, man. For real. It been 4 years.
So what y'all think coming next, man?
Mate T, I heard you ask like, why you, man? That's I believe that's gonna be an open investigation for a while. You know what I mean? I believe it's gonna be they got their eyes and ears tapped in, so I believe it's gonna be an open investigation for a while.
I wonder why.
Because they lost and they want somebody. You feel me?
Well,
It, it,
they got straight dropping Cornelius.
it look like it ain't the same situation, but it's the same example. It's almost like when the state drop a gun case and the feds pick it up, or some shit like that. But I don't know. I don't know if they gonna probably let it rest. But I feel like it's gonna forever be a ongoing investigation, open investigation because it was young dog.
I agree with
Just because it was young dog.
you. Yeah, they gonna
Adolph
leave.
Thornton.
They gonna leave it open, y'all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but why they gonna leave it open when they could close it?
But they lost.
Uh,
Well,
what?
they won. They won. They won. It was like a 50-50. They got the shooters, but they lost who was the mastermind. So it's like shit, man. They ain't done.
They knew Quint wasn't the mastermind.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, here,
I never believed that it was.
here with the thing. With 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 Juke being dead, what do you do?
You gonna want to come get the little brother or something. You gonna want to come get something. Shit. You gonna want to come get the little brother or just leave it alone. But I mean, shit, I hope it just. I mean, I don't know. If they get them, they get them. If it just they just don't do nothing and close it. Shit, I mean, hell. But yeah, because Jook gone, the shooters gone. They did good by getting them shooters. I mean, I mean, hell, I don't want to see nobody go to, but I mean, you out here committing mayhem and your work sloppy and you won't put a belt on, your pants hanging off your ass. Yeah, man. You gotta be quick on your feet. You gotta be quick on your feet. So man, the shooter's gone, and that's good. I'm glad because I ain't gonna lie, I was mad when I see the day of that when it happened, and I seen them two men up there. I was like, who that is? Who is that? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I ain't glad because I like
But
free
but
game.
but look, but look though, Sight. I still me just my opinion. I still say Cornelius and them shocked everybody, even the ones who wanted Dolph gone, because I believe he just jumped the gun. Oh, there go Dolph, bam. So it shook everybody. You know what I'm saying? They ain't expect that for real. They ain't expect that for real. Nah, they you know what I'm saying? People just be talking, but nah, bro. But they got the right pill head. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah,
What did
so
what
they
did what did he say, Emerald? What he said?
same that everybody knew. Yeah, that's messed up. Juke shouldn't been nowhere in the city when he knowing his name was ringing like that either. He come on now. You know what I'm saying? You can't be nah, Memphis ain't the city to play in like that. See that how you go, man. You know, when your name get the ringing, man, shit, you better not be in the city. You better take it Cypress TV advice. Yeah. But shout out to Dolph, man. He had heart, you know what I'm saying? He went to the city. He still gave back. He didn't care. He had a bag on his head. He didn't give a damn. And that was just how Dolph was. He ain't, he spoke his mind. He didn't fake the funk, and that's just what it was. That's just what it was. Minty,
I'm good, huh?
I was finna say, I'm glad you let me get up here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you be having good lives. And I'm glad, I can just sit back and enjoy. And when I get on, it don't be nothing but love. I just be coming through
Yeah,
showing
for
love. You
sure.
always been like auntie. You always been like auntie. You been holding it down. You been putting it on, and you been doing your thing when it come to blogging. So,
Well, I appreciate that.
especially for the city. So,
Well, I
yes.
appreciate it.
All right,
I
Minty.
I will stay on a little longer, but I got an assignment that I got to turn in by 11:59. So I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to get on up off of here. But I listen, I appreciate you all. And listen, y'all, I have an announcement that I am going to be making. But I'm gonna wait to make it for a few more weeks. Listen, I appreciate you all tuning in. As always, I want you all to please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the support that y'all give to the channel. I so enjoy getting on here and listening to everybody's opinions and all of that good stuff.
For
Y'all
sure.
make it fun. Y'all do. Y'all make it fun up in here. Shout out to Stan G for coming through. As I always say, this is the channel where we agree to disagree and move
Amen.
on. But if you get disrespectful, we gonna my moderators already know to lay you down, to knock you down on sight. If
Yeah,
you
they
come in
some
here
bullies.
disrespectful, we popping you. We gonna pop you on sight. But we
I remember
mostly,
that.
for the most part, we have real grown folks up in here, and so we have fun up in here. So I
For
I
sure.
enjoyed you all. I hate I got to do this history assignment, but it's got to be turned in tonight. I got an A average in history. I ain't trying to lose that. Philosophy is something else, but history, I'm trying to keep my A average. So, anyways, you guys, I love you all. I appreciate the support. Make sure you all go and support Jessica Dime. Please go to her turkey giveaway on
And she is the dime piece. Yeah.
she's very pretty.
Yes,
On
she
next
is.
Wednesday, she's in the city right now because she was at Hamilton today for Young Dolph's Day, celebrating Young Dolph over at Hamilton High. So shout out to Jessica Dime Piece. You still got time to get sponsorships, or if you want to be a vendor, make sure you be a vendor at the event. I wish I had some that I need to sell those earrings, but I ain't got time to put them together. Okay, to set everything up. I'm the type I'd like somebody else to sit out there and sell it for me, and I just pay them. I ain't got nobody to do that, so um, but I'm still gonna donate.
For sure.
Move these dogs. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button. I love you all. Thanks for coming up, Cypress. Thanks for
For
coming
sure.
up, Ace. Thanks for coming up, Miss Ebony and Lucky's Lawn Service and Stan G. Y'all have a good night. Okay, I'll talk with you all later.
Good night, sir.